No, why would I?
Why
It's like,
do I have this blessed crown on my thing?
And I think
Oh,
Zach just threw it
I don't need
away.
it anymore, so I'm throwing it at the next person who would probably want it.
Bless up. You always
Bless
my
up.
favorite.
Actually, yeah, that would probably help you.
Yeah, we'll just real quick give the wizard 21 AC.
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime.
But Oliver, what are you gonna unattune to?
Probably the other hat.
I have a hat.
I don't think so.
You got the horn.
She's attuned to her book,
man, I
the
summon.
belt, and I summon. That's him.
Oh god.
I'm dying. What's that?
That's a spell.
Man,
Oh, yeah, I have warrior spirit. I forgot about that.
Man, I
Forgot.
summon.
I forgot what the
Oh,
things I
boy.
call
I
random
boy.
shit.
But-
Carry around this gun that you're not attuned to. And yeah, you have the hood. You have the hood, the belt, and the staff. So
Fuck me. I don't want to make
Hood
this
gives you a
up.
+1 to all your spells.
you gotta make the tough choice. Tough choices.
Do you wanna live a little better, or do you wanna do a little more damage?
I can't believe you said it wrong. You gotta protect or deal some damage.
Who gives you a +1 to all your I don't fucking do spell attacks.
She's like, I
Well,
just
yeah, but-
fireball. It's just deck saves.
Yeah, it also increases your DC to your spells
By 1.
So-
Fantastic.
by one. Still helpful.
That's probably
Not when I can just
helpful,
say, fuck you, roll lower. No.
That's probably
All right.
helpful, but so is being
What
immune
are
to
you
fire.
gonna? You know what you should start doing, Zach? Start begging for these unused magic items.
Yeah, genuinely. I'll take them all.
No, I am selling them because I'm a broke wizard.
Selling them. To who, just?
Who
I'm
indeed?
useless. Or fucking hood.
DM, I'm taking the downtime action selling a magic item.
Yeah, I am. I want those 20 golds, you fucker.
You were at like Magica's like place. Why didn't you sell it there?
Maybe because their town's in attack right now, bitch.
We are in a war.
Let me go over there right now. Yeah, let me go over.
No, like
Right fucking
earlier
now.
when you were like
Let me
just
go sell
fucking
it.
reading some fucking books, you could have sold it to some fucking nerd.
Did I have the crown then?
I didn't mean the crown, your other fucking magic items. Bitch.
God damn.
God damn.
Next time I'm gonna hit you 3 times so you're down. I'll let you
I
down.
don't have health, bitch.
I don't have help.
I do not have help.
Me too.
How
But
much- How much did I revivify for? I
We-
forgot.
1.
We
one.
level up.
Yeah, you leveled up.
Roll health.
Man, I just remember yelling at Rory. That's
You
it.
add your HP. Add 5 to the dice roll. Josh.
Ability score improve Riz.
Scholar.
Yeah.
Riz.
Whatever the
Riz
fucking Riz
acquired.
is. I just want more.
Charisma.
You're gonna increase your charisma.
God,
Oh,
Have
well,
you guys seen that Riz is Oxford Word of the Year?
Really?
that's fantastic.
Yes. I hate
There you
life.
go, Joss. I did it for you.
I hate
Wow,
you.
4. What a
Hey,
cool
hey.
So you add 5 to that.
I hate the youth.
Exactly.
I get 16.
And Rory, you two can roll health.
I think I already did it.
No,
at the
I
end.
closed the session and then told you guys you leveled. So I'm 100% sure you haven't.
Okay.
Joke's on you, he did.
Double dip.
Shit,
Oh,
I'll
with
double
the
dip.
max level, I get nice
I'm
level.
impressed that Rory's health is so high considering his con modifier is so low.
Rory's rolled well.
Time
He
for that to
also
has-
Hell
change.
yeah.
have it.
As you
Oh
can see.
my god.
What a
Rory.
guy.
Yeah, I'd like
He also has
to.
a
I'd like to
D10.
re-roll and double my dice, please.
Fuck, I'm just gonna flip a coin.
Let's do
I'd like
it.
to up the ante.
Yeah. Just every time you level up, just say 6 or 1, then flip a coin.
6 or 1.
Well, I guess for you it's like 10 or 1. Do it.
No, he's going sorcerer.
Oh
Like
my
sorcerer,
god.
it is 6 or 1.
Ooh.
But yes, last session you guys finished off the horseman,
Wow.
which was good on you. You guys managed to survive.
It only took 2 sessions.
It only
It
took
only
all
took-
of us almost dying.
They took every
did
single
Trash
soul on the ground.
We had it in the bag.
Crazy how
baby.
this fight was still closer than Polis.
There you
Two.
go. You can have these foods.
As the days go on, the fights get closer. During this, Kagasrin died, but Crash sacrificed his cloak, which I useless at the corner was probably not too happy about.
Yeah, who
I
cares?
was like, no,
That's
gonna steal that
damn, bro, is the
That
bond
was
between Hercules and my
hand-woven.
mother gonna get closer now that he literally has a part of her legend in her? Oh,
exactly. It's fate itself.
She's gonna have more legends
Oh,
in
no.
her life, don't worry.
And,
oh my god.
Skyra was also resurrected, but she was never dead because she's half woman. So she kind of gets up, and also Finn tries to steal her weapons, and she thanks him because it's going to make a good arc in the future. Good show business. Good show business. But after that, everyone is actually batshit insane, except for Lucky, who managed to not touch Mihu Mihu. And during this, after the whole horseman went off, Mihu Mihu starts to cast a spell that would have destroyed Concord and the Curse of Knowledge. Lucky tries to shoot her with a fucking harpoon, but misses. But it does get her attention, and after some talking, Lucky decides to refuse her offer of becoming indebted to her and oath to her. And in return, she respects him, so she decides to not go on with the ritual. She also offers Lucky knowledge of his old life, and Lucky refuses. Deciding to be his own man.
Crazy ass
And then
bird.
Rory fucking sold me
Oh,
out.
you guys
that
ready to
bitch.
destroy the tower?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Well, that's a whole thing that like takes
Crazy.
work. We gotta convince people. We gotta convince Omega to give juice to Arvin.
So then afterwards, we have Rory, who decides to take out Finn's book in the middle of these
Rory.
negotiations, and Rory trades off Finn's book. Finn is very upset by this. And then at the end of that, Miu Miu looks over to Finn and wants to make Finn a deal as well. And that is where we left off specifically.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yes.
Shit, you want your book back? What you got?
As she said, finally she has that. So we will continue with that. So, Finn, she has just looked to you and is saying that she wants to make a deal with you.
No.
I feel like you
Based.
should hear her out, Finn.
Don't you want to hear it out? It might help someone.
No.
Hot script lady.
What if I say it's Polis?
Oof.
Script lady.
Ooh.
Because I have something that would fix up that whole mess there for you, and as well as your entire mess with the Blessed Unknown.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not really bothered by the Blessed Unknown. I kind of got used to it.
Well, you can keep her around if you want, but as I said, I have knowledge here of something that you could make that would make Polis into a human.
Is he actually saying Blessed Unknown?
Yes, you guys all hear this as well.
Who's that?
Who's the Blessed Unknown?
You don't need to know.
You guys would know about the Blessed Unknown on a very basic level.
Well, yeah. It's like nice. Moving up in the world,
Nice.
Finn.
You got someone to like you.
God damn.
Not only that, it could really fix the curses of anyone in her entire thing. Could turn Dean Hawk back into a person. Could cure the vampirism. Well, several just needs therapy, honestly.
I
But
think
Still
Dean Hawk
no.
likes being a hawk.
still no.
Unlike one of my party members, I do not seek knowledge further of what I already know.
Damn.
Alright, suit yourself.
Yeah. Guys like Finn, they're great. Prefer to live in the now and here.
It's okay, we can fix Polis.
Yeah, we'll just punch her really, really hard.
Yeah, we got it.
She survived it last time.
I believe in the prowess of my party that they will be able to help me with my situation with Polis, and I do not need to make a deal with you to do it.
Oh, Finn. If
Thanks,
you had screamed at us
Finn.
for 3 minutes there, I would have felt touched.
Sure, but if you want, I'll always be here when your solutions don't work.
It is my job to take down Polis if she ever gets to this state. And
I thought
will
that was
keep
Silverwolf.
job. It's
No,
kinda-
it is
been given
everyone.
to all of us.
Oh, it's everyone.
Effort.
It's like
It's
a
been
team
given
effort.
to everyone in the household.
And except for Bonnie.
Yeah, except
How
for
was
Bonnie.
Gene Hawk supposed to fight Poe?
I mean, it was supposed to be a team effort, but
Yeah.
you know, you know,
It's kind of went off solo with it.
yeah, you know what happened to the rest of them.
It's gonna run
Rip.
off.
So this time, I will rely on my party and themselves with their abilities.
True.
As you could
We
see
can beat a
right
bunch
here,
of fuckers on a horse. We could probably
as you
beat
can
Polis.
see with the display that they showed here, they're very capable fighters, and I trust them with my life.
Fighters, but, well, you need more than fighting to fix it.
Yes, but knowledge can only take you so far. You need to know how to apply what you've learned into the fight and survive. That's how you
kind
make
of
of it.
sounds smart.
So at this point, the bird brain will just like scoff at you and kind of walk off as she just mutters to herself in
I'm
anger.
gonna go lean over to
You know-
Oliver. It's like I think he suffered a concussion.
But
You don't learn
the-
everything
bless-
in the books. Sometimes you have to live to know what really works.
it is
Hell
the,
yeah,
it
Finn.
is the
Yeah.
educated side of Finn that only comes out around bullets.
Hell yeah, Finn.
I
Live
was
and
gonna
learn.
100% smack him for not knowing knowledge.
Sometimes we
More
gotta.
knowledge.
Sometimes we forget Finn can read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
sometimes
like
forget.
the only other
Finn is
party
the
member that
second
can read.
smartest party member.
Actually, wait. Are you kidding?
Yes,
me?
you are. You are in 14.
Oh my god.
You're smarter than most of the party.
No, I'm the third. Rory has 15. Ollie has
Oh.
20.
Oh, no, Rory is the second smartest now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll take
Get
Yeah,
that
that.
riz
okay.
up, kiddo.
So at this point, the bird brain kind of just goes back to the perch that she constructed for herself and kind of just sits
What, did
on
I
it.
insult her by calling her a nerd?
Yes.
Fucking nerd.
you see that she's given up that pursuit at this point.
I wonder what she wanted.
I can tell you.
She went.
She looks to you holding out an eye.
Must have an eye, buddy.
No, I don't give enough of a fuck.
Then at this point, she looks over to Crash, says, "You up? Want anything?"
I don't really read, so
I don't read. Sorry. I'm
Nerd.
canonically dyslexic.
Her top, the eyes at the top of her head blink. She says, "Yeah, I know." Well, good luck with all that you have going on, Crash.
yeah. Well, it's like, you know, what do you think of this guy? I tap my fridge, my dragon wren. Great, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And at this point, the top eyes are looking over at Lucky in a sort of mix of anger and apprehension.
He's just gonna shrug.
She looks over like says, "That would have really hurt if that hit me, though. Just saying.
I totally wasn't trying to.
Too bad
hit
it
you.
has missed all the times it was shot.
You were pretty close."
Hey, Dragon Rend hit the one time where I asked him to shoot. So good job, buddy.
Yeah,
Did
'cause
your
he's a
job.
bitch boy.
Bird Brain will say, "Well, that is how Imperion technology works, or doesn't work. I don't know."
Yeah.
Oh god, you
Look at
don't
this
know.
sick glove I found. It looks like Dragon Rend, but
Maybe you
severely,
don't know about up here.
like a severely mutilated arm.
Which, so like, Bird Brain looks at you guys and just says, "Imperion tech shouldn't work whatsoever. It's if you pop open Dragon Red, there's nothing in there. Of course,
Why would
there's
you-
things that look like wires and levers, but none of it is connected."
Hey,
Why would
look,
you
look, we
pop
popped him
open-
open before, and the last time we looked, there was a bomb inside Dragon Run.
There was
Real.
a bomb in
There's
there.
a bomb?
No, we got rid of the bomb.
Wait. Don't tell me there was a sigil and you used your
Crash
blood on it.
remembers who was in this room, so he's gonna end it there. He's gonna end the conversation there.
Wait, don't,
Very smart.
please don't tell me you used... Was there a sigil and you used your blood?
What? No.
What?
No?
Well,
What?
I think so. Well, I rubbed the
Wow.
rock on it, Finn. What do you want me to say?
Yeah,
You could have used your saliva?
This guy doesn't bleed.
That's,
Finn.
that's gross, Finn. I don't want to lick.
are you
Yeah, I'm not telling you to
saliva, like,
lick the
pebbles?
box. Like, lick your thumb and then rub it off like that. It doesn't.
Weird, Finn.
It doesn't activate any spells. Just erases it.
You could just also do that with water. Why are you
That too.
spit?
Did you guys? Where did you guys even do this?
Why do you want to touch your own spit?
Don't worry about it, Finn. All that you guys need to know is the bomb was diffused. Nothing bad came of it. Nothing
It's not
permanently bad came from it.
Oh
Real.
my god. It's not just gonna randomly explode now.
No. Look, Dragon Red is perfectly safe and sound, and I rubbed my fridge. You're
Nuclear
right,
physics.
buddy. You got it. Like I said, nothing permanently bad happened.
Nothing permanently.
Connecticut is in the off to the side. Well, she's not looking, but like you can feel the coins in your pocket kind of rustle a bit.
Hey guys, so new
Hey,
topic.
you know what?
Uh,
I need to settle some debts. I'm gonna go talk to Scara and mention that, ask how the funding is going for the filming project.
Funding. Well, we haven't gotten there yet. Honestly, I just grabbed 2 cameras and came out here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go talk to our other producer and give her some stuff.
We have more producers.
Well, I mean, Katakat's like an executive. She's the one giving the money.
A shareholder.
Right. Those. I usually don't pay attention to that.
Well, actually, it's not really like a producer, more like an ad. So, like, make sure that whenever you're on camera, you hold this, and I hand her like a Katakat meal. Like, make sure the brand is facing the camera.
This is very inconvenient, Crash.
Well, you don't have to carry it all the
This
time. Just
combat encounter is sponsored by
Just like
Cat Diner.
when you're feeling sly, like if you want to try to taunt your enemies, take a sip and remark how cool and refreshing this drink is. Just like that.
If you see a
Just
protest,
I love
hand
this.
it to them.
Yeah. Just say it's like this bar. Like maybe here's an idea. It's all snowy out there. Just barge into someone's house. Just say, "Hey, you want to Sprite cranberry?" And it's good.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
have them.
Yes, breaking an entrant. This is perfect. I like
Yeah.
this now. Scar loves this.
Now I'm gonna go to Katakat and say, like, nothing bad happened. So I'm just gonna go to Katakat and say that, hey, Katakat, I know that I haven't really paid you much for your help here, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Here you go. A god killing spear, technically.
My gosh, you got 2 people.
Yeah.
2
Here
gold
you go,
statues.
Katakat. I hand her
Two things.
the heretic spear.
So she looks at the heretic spear. It looks like she's about to eat it, and then she kind of looks at it a bit more. Is like, I don't.
Hold up, I probably shouldn't.
Which
I
at this
think it's
point,
god killing, so I'm not sure if you should eat it, but you can probably find out.
yeah, Kaka looks at it, it's like, I don't know whether this is good or not for me. And then Kaka looks at Deep and says, "Oh wait, this is worth a lot of money. Never mind." And then she will devour it like a snake.
Well, there we go. All right, so yeah, Katakat, thanks for the help, and I'm trying to
Good business.
make sure
Good
we get
business.
your brand deals in.
Yes,
I don't wanna-
I've heard.
Do you have any other products, like anything new that you want to show off? Like, Maybe merch.
Well, no, Crash. And she puts a hand on your shoulder, which quite a hard grip right now.
Yep.
Kind of like gold crushing your shoulder, pure
Yeah.
metal. And she says, I don't really have any products because most of it went up in flames, Crash.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
this is why I'm
Yeah.
planning into this joint venture. You know, as penance for me, and you know, to help you, help me, help you, fix
Crash, that was my lifeblood, literally.
Well, I just gave you some, so I'll keep getting you some.
Good.
I've never disappointed you before.
And you see that from Catechut's back, she grew another arm and was holding her hammer, but she does start to put it back as you say that. Good business, Crash, good business.
Mhm.
Hope to keep doing more.
I have an idea. Maybe this is for a future endeavor. How do you feel about having TM?
Them? Well, they cut in a lot of business. Their angel's kind of expensive.
Exactly. So, this is still a work in progress. But me and Lucky are starting to think of maybe... Me, Lucky, and Rory are starting to think of a, kill God or kill heaven kind of thing.
Kill God,
With,
yeah.
with those guys, and I point to Arvin.
Oh god.
So, and we currently have a deal with Heaven TM to give them stuff. So maybe if we find those stuff, instead of giving it to Heaven, I give it to you. Still a work in progress plan. Haven't really worked out the details, but that's spitballing here.
At
Not
this point,
contractually binding. at this point.
Arvin kind of butts into the conversation.
Oh, yeah. You don't want her to eat it.
And Arvin looks to Crash and says, obviously not, Crash.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like your stuff is better than their stuff, so you want to destroy, like scorched earth style them. So I thought it was
Crash,
feed her.
I'm
the
going
sun.
to put this out very simply because you have the brain of most humans. This is a fact and not an insult.
Yeah.
Look, old Heaven trademark, as they call it, is old Yig. They took Yig and turned it into Heaven trademark.
Can I feed her the seraphim?
Probably she could eat it, but that's going to be difficult.
Well, yeah, but so the stuff that we find from heaven, I just give to you, and then the angels I feed to Catechut.
Yes, sure, do whatever. Just as I
Alright.
said, do not eat my land.
Okay, I'm glad we cleared that
You
up.
very strange pile of gold.
Thank you for simplifying it for my primitive brain.
Yes, it is primitive. Thank you.
Correct.
Yeah, this is why I don't read he who Mew Mew. Yes, bird brain. Yeah, that's why I don't read. It's too much. There's too much going on.
Yes, Crash, my intellect drains as I am near you. Goodbye.
All right, awesome. Glad we've cleared up some stuff.
Kaika says,
Crash
I really don't like her.
Oh, can I? Well, this
Well,
is going on. Can I
look.
ask?
Just think
Scar
of how
diffuse
tasty
my-
that seraphim will be.
Can I ask
Right,
Scar to fuse my weapons?
Oh, yeah, you can just let Crash finish.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, go, Finn. Go. I think she's working on her own guitar for now.
So, yes, you can go up to Scar and ask about it. And that just says, that kind probably soon. Like I said, I'm still working on things. You throw me into multiple combats and one after the other.
I mean,
Who?
it's not our fault. We're kind of in the middle of a war.
Yeah, I know. So you're asking me to do this. Like I said, my own things first. Scar's most important.
Not our fault.
All right, no problem.
No.
I
Okay.
just
Here's
wanted
how
to
you
make
do it,
sure
Finn.
that our fight, like our rivalry fight in the future, is the most spectacular spectacle
my God.
anyone would ever see.
I'm leaning over to Lucky. He's getting it. He's
Make a
starting to
per-
get it.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh god.
He's starting to get it.
Like imagine this sword, this old great sword I have. When I hit well with it, a wolf comes out. Imagine the spectacle that can go in.
I've
I
seen
think
it.
said
It's a
perception-
weird dog.
What was it?
It's a-
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
A very weird dog. I've
6.
seen it one time.
You've seen
And
it
she's-
several times.
And she just says, "No, Scar must be the most impressive, not you. Scar's show."
Yes, but like, what time?
No.
Who would want
No.
to see a fight that's one-sided? Where's
No.
A
the
lot of people.
suspense?
A lot of people do, Finn. Not
Many.
gonna lie.
Many people.
Beat down.
Finn, listen. People just want violence. Nothing else. They don't want a fair fight. They just want me to beat someone to the ground. If I can find a small orphan child and beat him, I will.
Yes.
No
Okay,
hesitation.
first of all, no, you're not gonna do that.
Why not?
Honestly, kind of be a fun
Oh,
mashup.
Yeah, guys, where do you think Crash
Orphans
learned
are-
his ethics of rob from the weak from?
Exactly. Crash is my crowded achievement of entertainment. Also known as place.
Everything makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
You should
I
really do that orphan beatdown.
Okay, we're not gonna do an orphan beatdown.
the powers
not?
of
It'd be
working
funny.
for a living, guys. This is what you learn when you work for a living.
It's a harsh world. It's a harsh world out
I'd
there.
pay good money to see you beat an orphan.
Very great thing. Also, the screams and boos in my head are getting louder. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, Scar got me my house. Well, she helped
Ollie,
me get
aren't
my
you
house.
an orphan?
Scar's a bum.
To Scar.
No, Ollie.
Oh,
Ollie,
Me?
aren't you an orphan?
No, I have a great family. Mom, dad, we were farmers.
I have a great
Are they dead?
family.
No? They're home.
Never
Honestly, I
mind.
actually don't know where my home is.
Oh.
It's been a while.
With the cave. I had a sister.
I know that they're there.
Yeah, next to
somewhere.
the big ominous cave that had the dead body in it.
Uh-huh.
Dead body.
Yeah, they had this book. Oliver pulls out his wizarding book.
Oh. Okay.
That's where the twins found me. Well, my old party found me there
Uh-huh.
with the twins.
Ollie, have you ever heard of this thing called therapy?
Therapy?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you need it, Jake is available to talk to every now and then.
Why would I talk to someone?
He much prefers listening than being
At this,
beaten.
Scar will say, no, don't listen to them. Therapy makes you weaker.
What is therapy?
Weakness.
It helps you
Is there a
through
therapy out there? Are we supposed to
it
find
helps
therapy?
you process your problems.
Yeah, the twins do that.
Do they?
What?
Do
No,
they,
that's not
do
what
they have
Finn. That's
Yeah,
they
not
have
therapy,
therapy
bro.
coverage?
Yeah, in their home, there's a pit, and Trevor gets
Yeah.
into the pit, and then I get into the pit with Trevor, and I get beat up when I do something wrong.
That's not therapy.
That sounds like therapy. Helps me learn from my
No.
mistakes.
You talk about your thoughts and feelings.
Trevor's a
and
great
you
man.
wo-
He's a
and you
kid.
work through your
I
problems.
think he gets paid pretty well. I think they give him a piece of chicken for doing it.
Okay, once the war is over, I'm setting you up for therapy.
No, I'll just go to Trevor again.
No,
It's
not
like a
Trevor.
lovely race.
No, Trevor's. No, Trevor's.
Why? It's so much
No.
convenient. He has the pit in his backyard. He puts his kids in there sometimes.
No.
What? What?
No.
Crash immediately goes to go into PTSD.
The therapy pit.
Um,
Oh
I just
yeah,
learned it's called
I remember
therapy.
the therapy pit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You had a therapy
what
pit
type of
too?
therapy did you guys grow up with?
Well, at this point, Crash, your mother comes up and says, Crash, there's some things I want to admit to you.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
signing.
Did you have a
Ollie,
Trevor
I am
pit?
signing you and Crash up for
Oh
therapy
wait,
after
yeah,
this
yeah.
war.
This is probably kind of awkward. You know what, Mom? You're right. We do have stuff to talk about. Here are the keys to my house. We'll talk later.
Kagaturn gives the bag and says, I shouldn't go near your house.
Oh, right.
I'll go near your house. I'll take the keys.
Whoa, Oliver, you are not just gonna crash in my
Nah,
house.
nah. We'll just crash. We'll just crash in Useless's house.
Okay. I have a
Please
house too.
Don't use me as a verb.
They're in a different world though.
Useless's house.
But yeah. Well, you know what? You're right.
And
And it's not my
Uh,
name. It's not my fault. Your name's a verb.
I thought you were about to say it's not my fault your name's a virgin.
Okay, well, yeah.
Oh,
You know
no,
what?
it's
Yeah,
trending.
you're right, Bob. We'll talk outside.
We'll just talk about this outside instead of anywhere else.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Bird Brain, before we leave, quick question. For you.
Yes. Yes. Any questions?
Yes. Now, I know we had a nice little conversation and a deal about not doing that thing that you were trying to do. But you immediately tried to leave right afterwards. So, are you?
Yes. That was not the thing I was trying to do.
Yes. So you're not gonna do that thing, right? Considering you can still do it when we leave.
Lucky. I want to ask you a question. Could you stop me from doing it?
We can close the
If I
door.
really wanted to?
Okay, we'll just burn your tower down right
Pretty
now.
unsure, honestly.
No,
destroy
no,
the
you
tower.
couldn't.
I'll spit on the floor.
Please don't do it to my floor.
Pretty sure we could just destroy the tower.
Well, I'm just saying if I wanted to, I could complete the ritual right now. I don't think Lucky alone could stop me.
Fantastic. Please don't.
Oh.
Exactly. So I'm not going to do it, Lucky.
All
Or
right.
I'd do it right now.
Look, I'm glad.
I was
I'm
gonna
glad
say I
we've
have the
established
hammer
this.
that breaks a building down.
I'm not that type that people walk off that I do my master evil plan.
You sound like the type that would do that.
A little
No. I feel
Or
like
are you
Bird
like
Brain-
useless who likes to fool people in front of their faces? So you can gloat after.
Bro, she tried to walk
I'm-
out of here as your familiar.
I'm not really the gloating type.
Definitely the gloating type then, Lucky, yeah.
I work as a living
Like, look at
encyclopedia.
Gloating that they know more than us, you see? Look at the look of the face.
bit. Look at
All
that. Look
this
at that
knowledge
face.
for a price. The library should be free.
True, with a...
Yeah.
Well, generally offers
Okay.
my...
Sure, Lucky. Just bring people here. I'll make it free for them.
Wait, are those there things like called like what was it, library cards?
Like I always said,
Magical
you're free to look on the shelves. Just what appears on the shelf is dictated by me.
Fantastic.
Okay, I'll go look at the shelf.
Oh, do you have any yaoi?
All
like,
right.
you know, do you
do
have any like hidden yaoi that's never been released?
That's mine. Leave it alone.
That's mine.
Can you make a copy of it?
Ollie, do you grab a book from the shelf?
Yeah.
All right. Do you open it?
What does the outside look like?
You're given a lot of yes, are you sure answer questions here.
Make a wisdom save as you try to examine the cover of the book.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh,
+6.
plus 6 to that.
+6. You are able to discern what the book says. It's absolute gibberish, but you feel a horrible, unnerving presence from it. One that you do fight off just from the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is a book filled with horrible secrets that you probably shouldn't open.
Very cool.
Very nice.
Very
I'm just gonna
nice.
keep staring at the book for a bit.
So at this point, Burberry says, "See, Oliver's enjoying it."
This book will eat me if
I'm
I
not
open
sure if
it.
that's as enjoyable.
You can see in the claws on the cover right there. You will not.
You will be. You feel a horrible presence within the book itself.
Hey, Rory, you want to open this book?
What's
It got
about?
knowledge. Secrets, really dark secrets.
Secrets
Chicken.
of what?
Chicken feet and where
I
to
don't
find them.
My brain can't
How did-
really.
Wait. How did you get this book?
Sorry, did you just?
It
the
appeared in my
shelf.
hand.
She's selling
It
feet pics
appeared
a
in your
book.
hands.
Yep. I'm just
Huh.
fucking with you, Oliver. Puts the book back.
Speaking of books, I'm gonna go off and read the books that I got.
Right.
Oh, right. I have Diane's book too.
Yeah.
There you go. So, Rory, make an investigation check with the books as you try to discern them, really.
Investigation, Cap.
Rory reading a quick guide on how to get good ending.
I think that becomes 10.
That will become 10, so
That's
17.
How you start
How,
to be
how to get bitches.
So, these 3 books are written by Greyloss herself, as you quickly notice.
Mhm.
Each of these books follow a nice and fun pattern of she actually seems like a normal person for about half the book. Then she descends into absolute madness.
As
I don't
expected.
know.
You keep running into this roadblock of the halfway point, because there are many terms you don't exactly know about at that point, and also half the pages are just her repeating a word over and over again, and such. But from the start, so to fulfill your thing of merging the tools, you see that Greyloss actually tried it. From what you can gather, she tried this before she started this whole kill everyone plan of hers. So you kind of see that the steps that she went through to do this. The main thing you kind of learn is you have to remove a lot of people before you can attempt this. Your sort of list of people that can't exist, and you have a list of people that must be alive. What you learn, the posts have to die. The 3 posts.
The posts have to die in order to achieve.
The posts are keeping the backstage as the backstage. They need to be removed. Claproar also needs to die.
No, not Jeff
Does she like
Bezos.
specify why?
For Claproar, make another investigation check, specifically on Claproar.
Not
Sand-
Eva's
Look,
not. I need
If
those
you want to
two
merge the
finishes.
real world with the
Your,
story,
your main problem now is you're like cross-referencing 3 different books. It's a lot.
Right.
You need
Santa
to
can't
live.
that's the
Another
trouble, right?
17. You don't really get why. From your basic understanding, Claproar is way more than a basic backstager. From what
Okay.
she has ties to the fence is what you sort of learn, but you don't know exactly what she does and why she needs to die. Just that
Okay.
Claproar, Otahirai has to die.
Does she say why she doesn't want to kill them? Or why
these
she's
are the
unable to?
Well, she says, just for this, these all need to die. You've seen that she's done this before, just that the cycle's reset. You see that she runs into a problem all the time about at the ending. Make another investigation check on the
okay.
problem.
Oh, is that the end? She has to kill Diane.
No. You do see
18.
in there that she does have to kill. Diane is also on the list of people that need to die.
Fuck no, not Diane.
Bro, you telling me you're not gonna kill a cripple?
Rory finally choosing his allies.
So Rory, there you see that her problem that she comes to a conclusion to is that she's not a human. So she can't
She's not a
exactly
human.
do the final step. And you see that usually her solution to this is to go and get the author. Well, her solution at first is to go back to the author's place and find out.
And
Which you can assume this is when she discovered that the author was still alive.
And I was told that in order for me to be a human, I need my book.
Yes.
Like the
Oh,
original.
she's besties with the author.
Mm-hmm. What you see is what... So, Greyloss just says that she is completely unable to become a human. She is a story character.
Like, I don't need her book or anything, do I? Does it say anything about that?
You're not really sure. There's nothing in there about becoming a human. You just know that she failed. Well, not that she didn't even try. It just seems like she just knows that she's not.
Yeah, well, I think that she's unable to become a human, right? Because her book is damaged, or the book is damaged, I'm assuming. That's my guess.
Well, you're guessing because she's a story character.
Well, yeah. But
So
anyways,
she's not
yeah.
a human.
Yeah,
As you notice with the book, when she refers to human, she means a real person.
Right.
Real human being.
A
So,
real
like,
human being, pretty much.
Hey, you know who I bet knows how to turn into a human?
Another one specifically, the Sui Reiko needs to die in more of a reset kind of way. Basically, during this whole process of the world being remade, the Sui Reiko has to be dead, or it'll just revert to the last cycle again.
So there's a few steps to it that I've got to do.
There are a few steps. From what you understand, these people are all dead, and then basically, what you understand, there's going to be a large final conflict. That this is usually the way to select the Sui Reiko. If all these things are true, which basically what you learned that she's essentially breaking down the entire cycles process with this. And then eventually, if a new cycle doesn't begin, you could merge the two worlds together afterwards when you get the power of the Sui Reiko.
Okay. But the prerequisite to all of that is making sure all those people are dead.
Yes. And people that need to be alive, the twins and the Ouroboros need to stay alive. Specifically, Terratan needs to live.
Specifically Terratan.
Yeah,
Yes.
the real twin.
Well, I mean, she
So-
has the Ouroboros in her, technically.
Yes. So basically, the Ouroboros and Terratan need to be alive.
Okay.
And the Ouroboros needs to be inside of Terratan. You're also going to need to get her to agree to this entire plan.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Well, I mean, she already slightly agreed to it.
In the book, you can either make Terratan agree to it or the Ouroboros. It doesn't matter.
I think that Terratan will be easier, personally.
I mean, the joy that is the Ouroboros.
I was like, are you eating like a hot dog right now? And it's like, all right, we're probably fixing your dogs.
No, I'm sucking on ice cube.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
That is the really big main one that you need alive
Okay.
for everything.
Is there anybody else that's like,
Minor
risky right
background character too.
There's some other people in there that you don't exactly recognize. You'll see that most. There's a person named Mimi Cry who you also need alive. You've
Mimi
Nev-
Cry?
never heard of her.
Imagine they're already dead.
Yeah, that's sort of your list of ingredients that you need.
Mhm.
You feel like you might be able to understand the book more later on, but that's sort of your overall goal at the moment.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and obviously keep the center alive and all of that. Don't lose the
Yeah,
center.
yeah. Well, I mean, the center is kind of pertinent to everything, I think.
Yeah.
Surprised
But-
Polis is not on a host list.
Nope, Polis is not on the list.
What a weirdo.
Oh, another thing you need
Polis was
alive.
forgotten during the
You need a Scriblord for this. And
I
they are
need
gonna...
like a Scriblord on my side.
Yes.
So Polis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Polis. Okay.
Specifically a Scriblord.
Oh, not a Baron.
You see that a Scrib Baron wouldn't really work.
Ah.
As you kind of read through it, you do learn that Greyloss made the Scrib Lords essentially for this plan.
Considering
She tried 7 times.
Yeah, she tried a lot.
considering they're all on her side, they probably all have like a similar end goal, I would think.
No, bro, they're all fucking
And not
nuts.
green.
You don't.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna
Green would be the
assume
most compatible,
she-
I think.
how she talks about them. You're guessing the Scribblers were way different in the past.
Okay.
You know who I bet would be the easiest?
Especially how like Lady Green doesn't seem to be a thing. It is just Ophelia Green is known as a Scriblord. this alternate persona that you've seen doesn't really exist at this time.
Does it have names for all of them?
No, the other ones are specifically just Scriblords. You see what Ophelia was the first.
She was the
I bet she got
first.
pushed into the scrib blender.
You learn a fair amount of Ophelia there. Mostly like Greyloss didn't make her. She's the only one that she didn't make, but she was inspired by what Ophelia is. So essentially, you learn Ophelia is absolutely just fucking batshit insane, and doesn't think anything's real, which makes her extremely powerful. As she is one of the only beings who can use her full powers in the real world, because she just doesn't think that the real world is real because she's messed up.
Oh, she doesn't
Maybe
think the
not
real
her.
world is real. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, maybe we don't use her.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Fuck. What?
We just beat Orange into submission. That's all it is. We got the
But yeah,
tools for it.
You'd
right
also
now.
learn from this that all of the Script Lords can use their powers in the real world, which you kind of assume from them destroying the world.
Oh shit! Damn.
It's what makes the Script Lords really special. And it says that the Script Lord's basically going to be used as an anchor to make the two worlds combine.
Worlds collide.
Interesting. This was a lot of fucking information. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. And there's still a lot you don't understand. Maybe when you've reached more depths of insanity,
Yeah.
you can actually understand what her writing
You and me
is.
both know I'm descending the spiral of insanity.
Real.
Now my sanity's at least at like 3.
Exactly. He's getting there. But yeah, that's your little reading time you have.
Hell yeah.
Anything else in the tower, gang?
Can I have the
I'm
bow and
outside.
the what's it called, the other thing that's
Yeah.
bow related?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But quiver, bow and quiver.
Oh, you collect
Yeah.
gear, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys have all the gears sorted out how you
Yeah.
want. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I'm taking the knife and the gauntlet.
I'm taking the chest plate.
So yeah,
Fuck yeah.
you can have the quiver.
Do it, Oliver. Take the sigil.
The what?
Oh wait, I guess you're not really a spell attack roll guy.
Yeah.
We also kind
But
of
hey, you know,
fucked the lock.
you
when
know
it got
what?
thrown in.
Crash will take it.
Okay.
I will use it. There can't be any negative effects to this. I'm gonna use it once
We
a day.
got things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got items. They're up.
Oh.
In the general
Yeah.
shop.
The only thing that's not been is the sigil if you want it, Ollie. So have a read. This is more useful for you than for Crash. I'm only taking it as a meme.
Oh.
There you go. This. Have a read. Have a gander.
Where?
I put it on your sheet.
Oh.
There you go. Now is whoever uses it the one who owes her?
Very cursed.
I'm carrying around a tooth, bro. How much cursed can it be?
True.
Ooh. You can regain spell slots.
Mm.
I mean, I'll take it if you don't want it.
Well, I was only going to take it for the backstage ranks, but yes, it is more useful
I
for
just
you.
want the stuff. I'll just snatch this.
Yeah, you genuinely have more use of it.
Yeah.
No, bro, I don't know what you mean. So anything else, gang?
Well, I don't know. My mom said she wants to talk about something outside the tower.
No, that's just a joke. She tells you, the pit was not a therapy thing.
Oh well, yeah, I know. It's just, look, Mom. I've grown enough to be able to take life in its stride, and humor is my chosen mechanism. All right.
She does nod and says, "We both need therapy after this."
Yeah. Sure. So I guess I'll see you at the mountain if we need your help again.
She nods, says, "Yep, I'll be there," and she walks on off.
Where's Hercules?
Hercules is nearby as he's kind of watching Kagasrin go off.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to him. It's like, okay.
What's up, Dad?
So what are you planning on doing now, Hercules?
Hercules looks at you and says, "What does that concern you about?"
Well, because I'm just worried, not about
Okay.
you, but about my mother. Mostly because this war is getting pretty big, and she's staying up in a mountain all on her own. So I would like to ask a favor that, I don't know, maybe you could convince her to let you go with her so you can just keep watch. No, protect her.
Crash, you
Probably-
feel an intense murderous presence near you. And
oh,
as Hercules says, "You're her son, right?"
yeah.
Hey.
Got it. And you see that Hercules runs on off to go catch up with Kagasrin. As during this, they were both kind of talking, and you guys see Kagasrin kind of just shrugs to him, and he does like a quiet little fist bump to himself as he walks off. And then Useless appears in front of you, grabbing you by the scruff of your collar, and says, "Why?"
Look, Useless, it's not all about you, okay? I'm worried about my mother's.
You want us to be related?
I don't want us to be related. It's just like it's gonna be something we have to deal with, okay?
No, we couldn't. We could have just let her live. She's literally a living earthquake, Crash. What's gonna mess with that?
I don't know. Your dad held up the sky at one point, so I'm sure.
That's exaggerated.
Yeah, sure.
Really?
I'm a great exaggeration. You're in a bit of exaggeration. I bet you're not as mean as people make you out to be.
I bet she's meaner.
Exactly. Exactly. Crash, you're gonna come to regret this one day.
You're not actually
Look,
that
regret
bad.
in what way? In that I'm gonna cringe being around you, or that you're gonna stab me in my sleep at some point.
Call her sister.
I haven't decided that yet, and she'll invisible
You know,
away.
you're not usually
Only
that
refer to
bad.
her as
It's just
sister.
when you get like this, like eccentric.
So what's the plan, guys?
Kinda
Do we
look like
go
a
to the
child.
bar, or just hang around the tower? Actually, I'm gonna go to the bar. I gotta throw up.
Near exit bird.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Specifically as you leave the tower.
Oh right, you guys get to have your meetings.
Not those means. But Lucky, you exit the tower, and you enter a large, green, grassy, sunny meadow.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Huh.
It's very nice out. There's some nice clouds out, some sun, a nice little bit of wind going on.
Is there a picnic day?
Strangely, you also smell the smell of burning around you
Oh.
and fire, and there's a nice heat. And
Yeah.
standing far in front of you, you see Tenebrae. Is just standing there in the middle of the field, sword planted in the ground, as she just stands there, her hair blowing in the wind.
How dramatic.
Oh, no. It's pretty cool.
Like, you're just gonna walk up. Yo.
And she'll say, "There's something you wanted to talk to me about?"
Damn.
There was.
Was there?
was there?
She looks to you, you're guessing with a quite annoyed face, and she says, "Well, not you, but the other one said he regretted to not be able to talk to me about Omega. It was.
Ooh.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
You
forget
know-
that I forget that she's grandma's too.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
I mean, she's not exactly the most keen on you getting hurt. In fact, she was quite adamant against us going to deal with you.
Do you know what Omega wants from me exactly?
No, she doesn't speak a lot, but she doesn't want you hurt.
No, she doesn't want that at all. She wants me to forgive her, and I'm
Mm.
not giving her that.
For
Friendship on the
forgive her
rift.
for what?
I made a promise to the center when I joined it that we would find different methods of dealing with our problems, ones that didn't involve completely erasing something from existence, as well as her entire. Well, you don't know that yet, but know that she's broken in my promise in other ways. The Omega I used to know would have never done anything like that, which is why I don't forgive her.
That's rough.
Any other quips, comments, observations you wish to make about us?
I'm sure I'll have some.
I'm sure you will. And congratulations with the Tower of Babel. You all did well.
I'm not sure whether
Why
to
do I
thank
look
you or
like
not.
Sherlock?
What?
You can probably thank me. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
I do like praise.
Praise is always nice, from regardless who it comes from. So thanks.
Don't mention it.
You just told me to.
I know. That's part of the joke.
And I think she
Yeah.
means literally don't mention it. Like,
Never again.
don't
Do not bring this up.
This is a threat.
Honestly, you do have quite a weird aura with her. You do actually think she's fucking with you right now.
So, whose side exactly?
So you do
is
have
this?
more to ask me.
You said quips, not a quip.
Close enough.
Is it? See that's a quip.
Right. I know. So, what side am I on?
I guess you can't really call it a side, but what do you want?
We can. What do I want? Let's sit down. At this point, there's a little park bench that appears in front of you, and she does take a seat.
I'll sit across from her.
Yeah, I'm not
And
sure.
she says, yes, please don't sit on me. Now, I have been with your party since the beginning. Well, beginning of Finn, but beginning, because, nothing, I can't exactly stop all the voices in my head. I wish I could. Really do.
Always
Feel that.
I know you don't.
I
But,
probably don't.
no, you really don't.
You don't know what it's like to be shoved in a hole to be stepped on so I could run away from a falling rock.
Exactly.
True.
That. Exactly. And as I said, I've been with you guys since then, and I've observed a lot of things about you. You guys play the hero role. You guys want to save the world, but
Not really.
throughout it, a lot of people have cried out for help from all of you, and, well, you all ignore it.
Wait, who?
And in the end, I don't want someone like that deciding the future of the backstage.
Real. We're horrible people.
Agreed.
Glad you acknowledge it. Now, only if you could act on it.
Nah. Too
nah,
much
bro.
work.
Imagine a world where Crash is the Sui Reiko.
Exactly. Things like that is why I'm here.
You,
Can't
I
let
feel like
that
I've said
happen.
this to you before, but you know I can't hear them, right?
Yeah, but you can hear them.
Uh-huh.
You're one of us, fucker.
But, as I've said, in the end, my goal here is simple. If you guys keep going on this path and you make it to the top with how you are, I'll kill every single one of you before you get to the end. And I'll keep appearing every so often to make sure you're all up to snuff.
Wait, who's been calling help for us, but we never answered? Like,
Bro.
legit.
Bro, there's a
Only
lot
the
of
thousands of
there's
people
a lot of there's a
are
lot of
currently
peasants that have
in the
died
waves.
since the
Let's
start of
see.
this war.
Let's go check the
Yeah.
quest board real quick.
I never really counted them as people.
You think we ignored the waste this whole time and only did the backstager route?
Yeah,
The
we
most selfish
no,
route?
not the backstage route, the fig route.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had an
We helped
interest.
the one person who wasn't asking.
Real.
She nods along with this
We should have
imaginary
just let her
conversation
die,
she's hearing.
honestly.
What?
But anything, does that make sense to you?
Ah, I'm sure you're not talking to me, so yes.
I see. Perfect, perfect. Any other questions, defenses, rebukes?
That makes no sense about her goals then. She doesn't want us to be a dick when we get there.
Just wants us to be nice.
Well, I guess if we get up there, then one of us has to become a Subi Reiko.
Yeah.
I'll do
In
it.
the end, it's basically going to be a giant fight against all of us and then probably Greyloss.
Her
Which,
goal
at this
was
point, she says-
technically
She says if there's also the thing of no one becomes a Sui Reiko.
Real.
I'm
and then we
pretty
all
sure-
just die.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
her goal
you
was
die.
technically to do what I want to do, except she failed so many times she gave up.
Well, she cares about people, Rory. You don't.
What do you mean I don't care about people?
You literally
You
gave
li-
away
you
a
literally-
my
literally-
book to get knowledge, you fuck.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't care
save
about
the
anyone in
world.
this party. You'd rather save the world and let everyone else burn for it.
Whoa. Rory helped save Dragonrun.
Sorry, let's just put Dragon Red as the Sui crap.
Best ending.
The Dragon Rend ending.
But all of us are gonna be shitty Suis.
The harpoon ending.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Is we're not worthy to be Sui because we're
Yeah.
all
You were
very
really-
selfish, as all backstagers are.
Well, yeah, because Rory's basically another Greyloss. He has no idea what the fuck's going on half the time, and he just wants to run.
Whoa.
It's just a whole bag of worms.
Like
I think Finn might be the worst Sui Reiko.
He's the worst Sui.
Not even Finn. If Finn didn't have the Blessed Unknown, I think the schizophrenia Sui Reiko might be the bad ending.
I feel like Finn would break the cycle. He's not because he's.
I
he's
forgo.
not a
I feel like
backstager.
he break before the cycle even began.
I forgot.
Welcome to the new world. No one knows anything ever.
It's like I feel like it was important, but
Look,
you know, it
like
wasn't
Crash
important to
said,
me.
he lives life a quarter mile at a time. That means
Exactly, that'd be a horrible world.
he is not God material. That's for sure.
That'd be a horrible world. We should add it's literally me and fucking Lucky, which either of us both have horrible traits.
No, Tristan. Crash's world is My Hero Academia, with him as All Might.
NASCAR fist fights, drive-by fist fights.
Fist fights in general.
That sounds great.
Not honest, you just need enough time to pick a different group.
So yes,
would be better.
so as Tenebrae will iterate. So all those horrible futures are the reason I want to stop you.
Listen,
But you also don't want to stop. You also want to stop Greylock.
listen. From what I
I
understand,
would also
of
like
Rory's-
to stop her.
From what I understand
not
of
saying
Rory's ramblings, we're only human. I'm sure that's a problem, but also a solution.
It is the solution. You're all on the
Well-
path of the best
well,
ending.
you
I
guys
just still
know.
don't think all of you can.
Well, you guys are human. I'm.
I guess.
Good.
I
You're
guess
a
we'll
bag
just
of
have to prove
bones,
you're right
Finn.
or prove you're wrong.
By the way, guys, I have the solution.
I don't
It-
think
it,
I have any more organs.
It involves some people dying that we
Not
love.
gonna lie, when Tristan told me that there's a list of people who need to die, I was like, holy shit, genocide
Yeah.
ending?
It's not well.
Also, like
It
I
could
said,
be
Rory
worse.
right here is saying, "Oh, we need to kill the people we love." Rory will murder anyone.
Yeah, but we're human. They're probably not.
Yeah, you would murder anyone for your knowledge.
Like, you know, when you said Oh yeah, the list. Yeah, the Schindler's List. Pretty much. It's like, oh my god, Gorilla's gonna tell you to kill all the Jews.
It's our hit list, guys.
Do you guys want to know who all needs to, pass on?
Sure.
Yeah, when you learned it.
Well, I didn't say it out loud.
Well, we're here in Greyloss's mind, talking
Yeah,
as
we're-
ourselves, not
Oh, I
characters.
guess. Oh, yeah,
We
we are.
all know
Yeah,
what the
never mind. Never mind.
We're
Yeah,
talking outside
Yes.
to the realms. It's
What's
us.
wall
the
breaking
I
it's
guess.
us and the
inside of her
humans.
mind?
Well, actually, no, it's us and the monsters.
Do you want me to tell your guys' characters?
I don't. Can you do that now? Now that you're ranked hero?
Well, I can probably.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
don't.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
just
can
drop
try.
it. Drop a piece of paper saying kill Adolf Hitler.
I can definitely try.
No, it's the
Whose
post.
character
The
should
post
know?
is You can talk to.
Well, Lucky can know because his brain.
Yeah, I can tell Lucky to tell people. So who should know?
I mean,
Who should know?
Tell Crash in the moment. Don't tell him.
I forgore.
Don't tell him in advance.
Fair.
Yeah, maybe don't tell Finn you sold off him before a fucking list of murder.
yeah, maybe not.
But yes. So yes, Lucky said that is all. As he acknowledges his failures as a person.
We're horrible.
I don't know, bro. Crash's anime world would be great. I'm not sure what anyone else's world would be, but Well, yeah. You know what? You talk about Crash's shitty world, Oliver. What's yours, huh?
Corporate
Oh.
America.
Fucking
No.
bro, Oliver has
America, my ass. Your world is a shoujo game where you lose every time.
It's just Japanese made cafe.
no, not that. Oliver's world is just a fucking harem for Oliver.
Yeah,
It's
a
the-
harem for
the
Oliver
fig.
where he can't get the one he actually wants.
No, I actually kind of want to kill Fig. Not gonna lie.
Everyone loves him except for Fig.
Yeah, she's the bad ending. I need to murder her. It's just a prison for this lady.
Yeah, we're always going for the good ending. I'm not even sure what Lucky's world would be as the
I'm
Sui
shooting
right?
for the bad
The,
world.
the gambling world. The
Yeah,
casino.
just be a casino.
One casino.
Percy Jackson.
Finn
Fucking
wouldn't
lock
be
him
the
in there.
worst Sui Reiko.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I like we said, you would break the system. You're not
Finn has
you're
the
real.
Finn has the Alzheimer's world, bro. Like,
Yeah, Finn would turn the story world into limbo.
It's like, wait, did this day happen already? I don't
It
know.
would just be like if everyone went to that lake. And how?
so lucky you were done with that there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so yeah, she sends you back after berating you. You're
Yeah.
not really sure how to feel about that.
Telling you you're a pissed boy.
Especially how half of it was herself talking to herself and you don't understand.
But you do.
It's like kind of sitting there, like, all right. Yep. Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand. I
you're
get it.
totally right.
Just nodding along with her, like, exactly. That's what I mean.
Exactly.
God, I can't believe Lucky's going through his simp arc.
I mean, she kind of cool. Better than normal Greyloss.
Cool. Oh wow, don't let her hear you say that.
I mean, at least she actually wants to do good in the world.
Bro, she becomes Greyloss.
But not now.
I don't know in what world you guys see the good ending of her being like this. It's like she becomes that evil person.
I mean, but she's cool right now. Think of it the moment. What about your quarter-mile bullshit that you just said?
Yeah. Yeah, her quarter mile leads to a cliff.
I mean, but live in that first quarter-mile where she's cool.
She fucking I can't fix her. She is driving off a cliff.
Oh no, she has her headphones on.
This is Greyloss on meth, and then the Greyloss is aftermath. So at this point, you guys just reunite at the bar, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So Omega looks to all of you as all of you look like shit. She
I'm
says,
Fine, actually, I'm full health.
that's true. Crash is fine.
I'm
I'm
dead.
dead.
I'm dead.
Lucky is
So-
completely fine as well.
Dead.
Well, you have 1 hit point, and you have 1 hit point.
So Micah
Yeah.
just nods along and says, finished babble, I see.
Yeah, good times.
Can we finally
What?
take a long rest, please?
No.
We stopped them.
Straight back into battle.
You know what, Oliver? I'm glad you're finally starting to see the world the way I see it.
so we must go.
I have 1 hit point.
Crash
And-
can literally.
One hit point.
fireball.
Yes, 1 fireball.
Crash,
And a couple spell scrolls. We're good.
Crash can
No.
literally go do it right now.
Yeah.
I'm full key, full health.
I got no spells, no smites, and a dream. Let's go.
No bridges.
Like he's just some guy with a weapon.
I'm some dude with a lot of fucking weapons. One
whole
smite
party.
to my name.
Omega, can I have
Hey.
another steak, please?
She'll throw you a steak.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what, guys? You do look like you need a nap. So I will be nice and give you this, and I'll give Oliver my house keys. I want it back.
Fuck yeah, you're not getting those back. Oliver takes it and leaves.
Oliver's gonna
Wait,
make
I'll
a
follow
copy.
Oliver. I'll run after with. I'll run
Making a
out with
copy of these bitches.
So as you do try to run out of the center, you will run through a door back into the center, and Omega says, I kind of need all of you first.
Oh.
But I'm tired.
I'm also tired and I want to take a nap on a bed.
Hey, look, the train never stops, guys.
Feels weird not having spells.
Which Omega will continue to says, every so often we're gonna hold something so all the people with armies can complain at each other, and hopefully you guys can fix it.
Aha.
Yep.
And,
Oh, so like how we met, let two of them walk out. This is a chance to get in the
Don't worry,
back.
guys. I'm ready now. I'm ready.
Yes.
More of them.
Anyways, they're all here, and Omega will point to behind you, and the entire gang is there.
What's up,
Hey,
guys?
guys.
Shut up.
We're doing well. We're considering the circumstances, right?
Good
We
news,
beat a
gang.
tower.
Good news, gang. The horsemen are dead.
Yep. We prevented the merge.
Okay,
So
can I
some
have
of
a-
some
can
of
I
them
have
give
a
it
cup
to
of
you.
coffee then before we leave out?
Omega will pour you a cup of coffee.
Thank you.
What have you guys been doing?
How's the war?
Which, so everyone kind of states what they've been doing. Majiwarna talks about the siege as well as Hive Dia.
How she's
Yeah.
about
Any
to
of
be
your
slaughtered
places
again.
down yet?
No, not yet. So yeah, you kind of hear from everyone. Scarblood Philel kind of just complains about his woes and how they're terrible. And
Oh
also,
my god.
Scar also levies a complaint at you that he's tired of fighting scrib armies, and he would rather go fight bigger targets.
Sure.
But
I
he
mean,
can
you could
have
have came
uses
with us
for-
to Babel,
Sure,
but
let's
the
bring
other
this-
Scar took us.
Let's send him at Kadero, guys. That seems like a pretty good target.
Well, I mean, he
Real.
needs to survive this script first before he can go do that, which he won't. So,
Yeah, which what Scar says, and that's why I'm here. I've left them to die.
Oh,
Skara. Skara. If and when you get back out on that battlefield, straight after Kadero. Feel free. If he's not around, I'm sure there's more cultists. We didn't exactly do a
Or
great
we can
job.
always just send the old
is
Scar
the
after
door
him.
a champion? Can you challenge the door?
Can you beat the piss out of a door?
No. It's just a door.
Damn. Well, you know what? You're right. And as we realized, Hive Day really doesn't need any of your help. So, if once you get back out there, we'll throw you into the thick of it.
Throw you right.
Excellent.
Or you can
So-
take a little stop at the field, heal up.
Nah.
Burger.
Well, no, Scars. I don't really remember what happens when someone dies, but
They go into a pool and respawn later based on if they've been killed by little scringlies or not.
Screaming.
So at this point, you guys kind of get like a whole battle rep of what's going on. Lady Green has gone into the Horaiko facility, and from what people have reported, she has gone into the real world through the machine in the Horaiko facility.
that is not good.
Horrifying.
That is
Not our
not good.
problem.
Wait, who went
From-
through the machine?
Green.
Lady Green.
The
And reports are that on the other side there were many corpses to be found from a unidentified explosion that seemed to happen in the before date.
How the fuck we supposed to
I
fix
wonder
We
how
can't
that
do
explosion
shit over
happened.
there.
Definitely could have been anything.
Could have been any.
Unless
Could
it
have
was
been
a good
anyone.
explosion
I don't
for
know
us,
what you
in which
guys
case
are
it was me.
talking about.
We can't even
Oh,
fix that.
cool.
Now, do we know if it was a good explosion for us?
You know that was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
She has grown her zombie army by quite a lot through that, and
Yeah.
they have come back into the real.
That's
into the
Alright,
crazy.
guys.
I wonder who could have done that.
Now, guys, do you know how to kill a zombie? You go for the head. Which means...
Which
Maybe-
Omega will interrupt you. Says, actually, they're all bound to Lady Green.
I was getting there, Omega. Jeez.
Omega, I think he was
I was
getting
gonna
the
say
funny
you
joke
go
of
for the
how
head. Yes.
Ophelia's the head of the zombie.
Lucky gets it.
Kill
Lucky
Ophelia.
gets it.
Yeah, well, Crash, you've become predictable.
And at this point, Mystica will raise her hand and she'll say, I would like to levy a complaint against a fellow army.
Okay.
Oh.
Complaint
Uh,
away.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And at this point, Mystica goes up to a little podium that's been set up. And I would like to accuse of the Imperial and General Red. Which at this point, Red, who is far away in a corner, kind of sits there. She gets up, but soon Omega will produce a force field around her and kind of drag her off with a force cage to in front of the podium.
So we watched some debate.
Fucking Gmod gravity guns this bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. And so she does keep her inside of this force cage.
Oh my god, I have a bonfire I could put underneath.
Red looks to you, murderous intent. You feel like
Sorry,
she could
I heard some
easily
wizards
get
do
out.
that. I know, I just heard some wizards do it and it was kind of funny to watch. Not that I would do it to you, because you're cool, it's just...
You're pretty cool.
I'm gonna shut up
Right.
now. You do you.
Oliver when he
Zero
sees
power.
an attractive woman.
My internet's having a stroke on and off. Who was the one that had the complaint and what was it?
Mystica is complaining against Red, which she's about to begin. Which Mystica will begin that around my town of Maggialia, I have seen the combat doctrine of the Imperial, and I've seen that they have used some quite interesting weaponry, such as nuclear bombs and gas.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, come on, guys.
And
Man, people live there.
I would like to sanction the disallowal of such weapons, as I believe we won't have much of a waste left soon if she keeps going on this rampage of hers.
I can actually get behind this.
Yeah, I kind of vouch with the magic lady.
And Red's gonna look to Tavi and says, and I will reduce my combat effectiveness to save some land.
It's
What you
not
got?
just the land. You could bomb a random civilization.
Many are going to die in this war.
Yeah, but not
To
everyone
your
has
nuclear
to.
waste. Many will die after.
Nuclear bombs have radiation. That's how they made Chernobyl.
Legally.
Chernobyl.
Oh no, the Jews, okay.
Oh
That's all coming into my That's the only thing coming to my head.
Glass nuclear bombs.
The radiation is gonna stay there after the bombing.
True, and then the boats get blown up.
Okay, back.
But Red will continue that. And if I don't use this weaponry, the combat effectiveness of Imperiala drops drastically.
Are you saying that the
Do
Imperial is incapable of fighting without bombs?
We are not incapable, it is that it is much easier and it lowers our casualties by much.
Okay.
It's not just
The Imperialans is one of the few
casualties.
casualties that would die anyways if I did not take these measures.
We're trying to save the waste.
Okay, so what
Not make
effectiveness
more
would you
of a
drop
waste.
down to?
What?
Your pity arguing isn't going to do anything. So
Well,
what
she said
effectiveness
you'd
would you
lose
drop
half,
down
like-
to?
She'd lose like half of her capabilities.
Yes.
Okay, so Miska, what happens if she keeps using it?
This
What-
kid says
what
that
are you
she
gonna
will
do?
be quite upset with all of this. And
So
she
you just
believes
being upset?
that General Red should be stopped.
Mm.
Okay, but like,
You're gonna
How-
guess. You're gonna guess if she doesn't stop this, she is gonna go to blows with the Imperialans.
okay, so she's gonna fight the Imperials.
Oh yeah, she's gonna fight the anti-magic people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which just thinking, that is not a fight she's gonna win. You also, this is a complicated situation because you also don't know if General Red is going to listen, and isn't
Yeah,
just going
she's
to attack Mystica herself. She doesn't seem to like most of you.
What if
You also you do also see she already doesn't seem to like Mystica.
what if we move the nuclear warfare to away from city radius, because that would
Mystica will say that she'd rather not get the whole wastes bombed in general.
I mean, it's, if it's necessary with the war, which Red is saying that she thinks that it's necessary.
And we don't want to dwindle her powers, because she
Actually,
is kind
there
of
is
a
a place
She is
that I
kind of
strong.
strong.
She is a strong player in this army.
there is a place that I think might actually require the bombs instead of the waste.
Araiko.
No, the portal.
The portal, yeah.
Send like that's where what do we know about the portal?
It spawns.
Like
scripts.
where does it lead to?
It leads to Polis's dimension, the astral plane.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask General Red if she's ever fought in the astral plane, since that's where the majority of the scribs are coming from.
She says yes, that the entire Imperial vessel can operate in there.
So, would this involve this whole thing for you to go fight in there?
Make a persuasion check to Mystica for all of this. Anyone can make it.
I
who
got
has-
it, boys.
Somebody. Oh wait, yeah.
I got
Do
the
we have this?
persuasion.
hmm
No, just help me.
Unlucky.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. That's more useful.
Oh, 22.
22. This is still... Mystica just says, she just believes, this just shouldn't be happening. This is way too much destruction. Mystica says that as a wizard, she does, limit. Magic itself is designed to limit this sort of thing. The bombs that the Imperial General's using won't. And also
Yeah,
just
but
don't
what
put
if
it
they
near
really
the astral
destroy-
plane.
Dude, what if can you make like a big barrier?
Well, I mean that's not really the issue. This is a problem
what
with
if-
the.
Which, as you ask her to make a barrier, the general will say, I'm not having an entire barrier made by her around my army.
Listen, how about we make like a cylinder barrier with scribs inside? Then you drop the bombs in it.
Okay, whoa,
What are
Finn.
you...
First
Okay.
first
And then
issue.
keep
How
the
do you get the
explosion.
squares in the cylinder?
Mystica also says that I'm more worried about the land and what we have afterwards.
That's
that-
why.
Okay, but if you're the most worried about that, why are you, if they go to a different plane, that won't affect the waste?
Because they're going to come back, are they not? You also can't just dump that in the astral plane.
Yes,
Yeah,
but we can figure out what to do with it after.
Yeah, this is mostly a matter of principle.
Or we can just disarm it now and be done with it.
Yes, but also, who's going to replace her strength?
We have enough strength. This war has been going fine so far.
Are you sure? Because half you guys look beaten up and about to pass out.
Mystica,
So,
we haven't seen a single Scriblord engage in any of our troops. I'm
yeah,
glad
and
this
also
war has
your
been
town
going
looks
fine.
almost overrun.
And as I've said so far, we do not need those weaponry.
Then
How about we
yeah,
put them on
perfect ti-
reserve instead of completely
Yeah.
disabling them.
reserve in the astral plane.
She still just does not like the idea of radiation and gas being in the astral plane, especially as a wizard. She says doesn't want doesn't want her students going to the astral plane and dying of sarin gas.
You know what?
Well, what students are there if there is no...
Look, this is something that I'm sure
Well,
the
after-
Imperialans have faced before. When you guys. Wait, actually, from what I remember, do the
Rock for this
Imperialans
dude.
colonize places, or do they just have the one place?
They have the one place they are. From what I understand, the Imperials super patriotic people, and
Yeah, but it's
everything else is lesser to them.
Are they nomads? Like, why do they fight?
Make a history check on them.
Oh,
Real.
God.
They're complicated.
It's not something I'm good at. Oh, well, I guess it's in my blood.
It is indeed in your blood. You would know, but you don't know how you know, but you kind of just know.
Memory, baby.
Long ago, the Imperialan homeland, which was called the Null Field, was destroyed. And now they live inside of their large ship, the ship that you've been seen before. The entire Imperialan population lives in there, and all of them are soldiers.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
live this nomadic life of sort of going around and usually fighting for things, usually for causes that they see as just, as they do have a sense of honor. It's a sense of honor, but it's very loose.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make the rest of the world.
Oh, they don't really fight for, like, resources, so that's why they're fine with Scorched Earth, because they don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's exactly like, from what you understand, Imperial Red literally does not care what happens to the Waste. Even if, like, the Waste were to lose, as long as Imperial is fine, she does not care. You're guessing where this argument is that she's trying to preserve the lives of her soldiers over
Yeah.
absolutely anything else.
Well, yeah, considering the recent developments, I don't blame her.
And also, as you guys mentioned, the Script Lords, like, you've seen that she becomes more adamant.
Yeah. Well, it's like, with the... You know, with that history of the Null Field, it's like it's basically just a massive anti-magic place, right? Is that
Yes.
why, aside from, innocent lives, is that really the only reason Mystica's so against Red?
Make another. You wouldn't really know. Oliver, make a history check. You'd be the only one who could really know about this.
No, but what?
About Mystica.
Oh.
Mystica.
You're the only one who's really met her.
Come on, Oliver. I need.
I've only briefly met her.
I guess Finn can make one too,
17.
as well.
What is it?
Let's go, Finn.
history
History.
History.
Let's go, Finn. Let's go, Finn. Use that big brain.
Here's the Giga Brain.
Oh, it's not there.
Not there. Well, Oliver has a fair amount. You know that, well, Mystica used to live in the place called Calabad, and something horrible happened to Calabad. From what you remember, it was mentioned that Calabad was in contact with the Imperialans. You're not exactly sure what happened between them, though. You just know that there is some sort of history between Calabad and the Imperialans. Which you're guessing even more that this entire thing is more of a political thing between the two.
Yeah,
Oliver
it's a matter of principle between the two of them.
Like, make an insight check at this point, Oliver.
Okay.
Mystica.
What's my fucking insight?
This is a wisdom score of some sort.
Oh.
+5. Although it's not been updated, so +6.
Come on, Oliver.
Nope.
Dang.
9.
Yeah, you're not exactly sure what's going on with Mystica.
You know what? I have an idea. Okay, so Mystica, you're a big, great teacher, right?
Mhm.
And you are all about preserving the lives of your people. And General Red...
And of the Waste itself, not just the people, the entire people of the Wastes.
Yeah. And General Red, you want to protect your people as well. And that's why you're resorting to these tactics, because wasting lives to engage scribs in melee combat is inadvisable.
She does nod to that.
Yeah. So,
Looking quite proud at you for knowing your military.
yeah. Well, it's like I'm like resting on Dragon Run, my elbow on.
I love how he's just in the war council.
He is
He
as much
is-
of a warrior as the rest of the Imperial.
He is my familiar, Tristan. Okay. But
Accursed.
look, each of you are correct in your own ways. That General Red, you don't, consider this plane because it's not your home. This is not the home of the Imperialans, so why should you care about it? And you seek to fight for the sake of honor. So, you know that there are some Imperialans who have not chosen to return home with you, that have chosen to make this place their home. So, I suggest that if it does come to it, my main plan is to get you and your people into Polis's portal where you can, indiscriminately destroy things, which we will get to. I'll wave stuff at Mystica that I'll address this. It's like,
I promise, I'll fix
but
it.
you deal with that, and then once the Scribblords come, we will need your strength for it. On the other side of it, Mystica, you are correct that this is the place where we live. Yeah. And you are a great teacher. So I suggest, maybe some cooperation is just needed. Because there are Imperialans, or as this world calls them, Stonebloods, that live in this world, that can use a place to live in. So, maybe Mystica, you guys can team up at some point to clean up the mess that gets made. And Mystica, if you say that you don't want to clean up a mess that somebody else made for you, General Red has been protecting your town since it's lost most of its defenses. So I feel like she needs some help in that regard.
Make a persuasion check to Mystica.
Alright, we got this.
With
Somebody
advantage? With advantage?
No. Nope.
No, not
It's
advantage.
just me.
Big cope.
It's just Crash 19.
That's pretty good.
Crash, with your passive insight, you kind of catch something with Mystica as you mentioned the cleaning. You kind of guess that Mystica is fully capable of cleaning the thing on her own. It kind of confirms the suspicion this isn't about the radiation at all.
Yeah, this is a personal thing.
This is personal. Which after you do that, she will say, still deny, and she says, and the people that are going to die of this fault is going to outweigh any people that she saved. Also, I'm fully capable of defending Maggiala myself.
Looks it.
So she is unharmed.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't really went and attacked her yet, man.
But yes, you can confirm this is...
They're rolling for her.
Mystica's not even really going on the radiation thing.
Yeah.
It's just more... From what you can guess, the history between Caliban and Imperiala might be kind of rough.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna lean over to Omega. How does this getting up on the table and accusing someone thing work?
Oh, Omega just looks, he says, they just do it. This is just to resolve these problems before they get really bad, and they just attack each other.
Yeah. Okay, so my idea was gonna make things worse. Okay, thank you for confirming it. Okay.
Omega says, what was your plan, Crash?
Well, I was gonna say that, this is definitely a personal issue, and that they shouldn't be dealing with this while we're at war.
This is literally for personal issues.
Well, yeah, but I thought this was constructive feedback thing.
Well, sort of. It's that too.
Straight up that we
Okay.
deal with it afterwards.
And they're gonna both fight each other and both get hurt. And probably both die.
Okay, I'm gonna go stand up on the big table, so I'm gonna say, excuse me, please, Mystica, just give me a second. I need to borrow the podium.
Put her off the fucking stage.
So you push Mystica off her podium, and she's just like, okay.
I think it's like a shared podium, but okay.
No, it's just like the one person. There's just two podiums.
Oh, okay.
In the middle of the middle of a bar, everyone's sitting around at the tables.
All right. Well, how about this?
It's imagine debate club is going on.
All right. So we've aired out the tactical grievances. We need to address the core root of the issue. We need to talk about personal grievances. So
Leave him out.
I feel like we've all been kind of honest, kind of dishonest. But, now's the time for honesty. Skara literally told us what he was genuinely complaining about. I just feel like there's something being held back between the two of you.
Make another
exes.
persuasion check to both of them. Okay, wait, do them one by one. This will be
okay.
for...
Are they
This-
exes?
Alright, this will be with Red.
Was it a
You can have
bad
advantage for Red.
Oh, okay.
She likes it.
Red.
She
Eh,
likes.
it's 26.
Okay.
And to Mystica. Hell yeah.
So Red will begin at first. It says, it is Mystica's magic of Caliban that led to the destruction of the Null Field.
Oh.
And she will explain that the many portals had rippled through Caliban, and many of it ended up in into the Null Field, and laid waste to our entire place.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
I'll give
And,
up.
Mystica will then rebuke and says that the ritual would have gone wrong if you gave us a good shipment of Null Stone, which would have negated all of that. But your Null Stone wasn't perfect.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Which, Crash, Null Stone is that black stone the Imperials
Yeah.
have that absorbs magic.
Okay. Well,
Which
what was the
which at this point, Red goes off on turn, says Imperial craftsmanship is the best in the world. There's no imperfections. You're imperfect.
Oh.
Okay, well, first, let's calm down.
Make another persuasion check to calm them down.
Okay.
As Mystica will go back onto Red.
23.
So they do stop, but you see that they were about to go to blows. You saw that Red was just about to break through the force cage around her.
Oh boy.
Mystica was preparing some sort of spell, which she is now holding.
Yeah. Let's just root back to, we're peeling the layers of this onion of truth.
Oliver
So-
will whisper to Omega, I don't have the spell.
Oh, my God, looks at you. Well, what do you mean you don't have to spell?
All right,
I have
okay,
3
you know
spells left, bro. And they're all low.
I say
That'll
you
suck.
get over here, and I point to Oliver, and I drag him along. Get over here.
Oh.
Get to the other podium. Yeah.
Am I getting in the fourth game?
You said there's 2 podiums.
Yeah, one
Oh,
of the
oh,
two.
So Red is on the other podium. It is inside of her force cage, which at this point, Red's podium has been destroyed.
Okay, well, you know what? Get over here, Oliver, and I'll just we'll just stand side by side because you are a magic man. I need your knowledge for this. We need to peel
Oliver
back.
sweating as the only third powerful.
We need to peel back the layers of this truth onion. What was the ritual?
So Mystica explains the ritual and that she was going to make Caliban a portal hub, which it always was a portal for extra-dimensional travel, but she decided to make it more stable and make permanent portals. And the Null
that's
Stone
pretty cool.
constructed would have stopped the portals from spreading over time. Which unfortunately the Null Stone that Imperial and Red gave was not of good quality, and the portal seeped through the Null Stone, completely consumed Caliban, and tore it apart.
Okay, so I get.
What's
the
my
core
knowledge
of
on
the-
portals like?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I also?
Yeah, you can also make one lucky.
Okay, I have an idea, Oliver. To do
Get
this
the
truth-
Arcana Council up.
The nerd council out here. 28.
So, as the Nerd Council convenes, as Lucky is now suddenly very skilled in Arcana, both of you go up and converse with each other. For what you guys brainstorm together, what Mystica is describing, it's like portals. Mystica's idea kind of works. The problem is, portals shouldn't, expand over time. Like a good spellcasting, it wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
All
so
its
it
sounds
probably has something to do.
very-
With
However, it does sound like both of them are in the wrong here. What you're guessing, Mystica didn't cast the spell right, and also the Null Stone was too messed up to stop it.
I'm gonna lean over
Oliver.
to Oliver. I have this two-pronged attack so that we can work on this together, Oliver, because I need your help. I don't know magic, and you don't know the military. So
True.
this is the core of the issue. Let's
I don't
huddle closer
understand.
because we need to make sure.
Crash,
Okay,
how do you know
turning-
about the
I'm turning-
military?
Oh, right. Get
Yeah.
over here, Lucky. Get over this podium.
Basically,
I'm a part of this too.
All right.
she messed
So
up the portal.
here is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are wrong,
Yep,
mostly
portal
because
fucked up.
well, look, this all comes down to personal pride. General Red is too xenophobic to give resources that she respects to non-Imperialans. Meanwhile, Mystica is clearly too prideful and tried to overreach by trying to make permanent portals. We know someone who makes permanent stuff. She's not a good person. So clearly, there's some overreach. So,
Clearly, something wasn't
Also-
thought through fully.
Crash.
yeah.
On
So-
the tier of wizards, she is number 1.
Oliver, from what you can gather from Mystica, you're guessing why she messed up. You see, like, Mystica seems kind of like an airhead half the time, who, like, doesn't really care what she's doing. You see how she casts, she's, like, barely looking where she's casting half the time.
Was she
Yeah,
was she
Oliver.
How is
always
this
number
woman
one? though?
number 1?
What was she always number one though? Like
I don't know because I'm getting pretty close to that number 1 spot,
So yeah,
and
Oliver,
I don't really want to fight her.
Hell yeah!
No,
I'm gonna offer
we're
Oliver
gonna
this bump.
we're gonna have to verbally fight. So this is the thing. I will go after General Red's kind of too xenophobic, kind of racist attitude, and you can address Mystica's shebang, right?
Okay,
So,
I can tell her that
I'm
she's a dirty
here-
caster and
Yeah,
better.
you back me up. Back me up. Back me up.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here as like your stand-in, Ollie. All right. If you ever get flustered, just let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tap you in. I'll tap you in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. So
All right, we've
the
conversed
fair,
over this
the,
topic.
the council of the people who do things has decided.
Mhm.
That is us.
So we will address things in points.
Mhm.
We will start off with General Red because we feel like we should go by.
Okay.
I will address you, General Red.
Don't take
and-
anything we say personally. It is purely an outside perspective
Mhm.
on
Which
the
is
matter
Which is
and
why
our expertise in this
will
Make
matter.
make a persuasion check on that, Oliver.
Damn it, Oliver! You weren't supposed to talk to Red.
Talking to Red.
You fucked it up already.
Are we helping each other?
No,
I
this
got
is
points for Lucky being my wingman.
no. He's not. He can't wingman you through this.
Oliver, you fucked it already.
This is if she respects your opinion at all.
It seems like it seems like this does get through to them. They don't have an outburst at Oliver yet.
Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah.
so to address our own biases,
Whew.
I will explain my
Oliver
points to
faints.
General Red, and Oliver will explain his points to Mystica.
Mhm.
Mystica will object to this immediately and says, "So we have an Imperialan defended an Imperialan."
No.
No, we're both here to
This is
tell you that
criticism.
you
The other way.
what you fucked up on.
Yeah, this is the other way. Other way
Yeah.
around.
From basically a pure man-to-man perspective of wizard telling a wizard what they did wrong, a nope. Oh, I
Oliver,
don't say that.
Oliver, make a persuasion check to Mystica.
Okay, good. You got this. You got this,
telling
Oliver.
a rock person what they did wrong.
Yeah, I'm not about to say a racist slur right now. Fuck.
Ooh,
16.
16.
And Mystica will say, "No, I'm not having an Imperialan defend an Imperialan. Of
No,
course, they're
we're
going
not-
to take her side."
Look,
We're not
Mi-
defending
He's not
them.
taking
We are
her
criticizing
side,
you
though.
guys.
Mystica, if you'd prefer, I'd tell all of you what you're doing wrong, so we have me doing it instead of them. But
Yeah.
You also cast
Yeah, the
magic,
multi-class is here to show both sides.
quite frankly, I don't think
That's
any of
why
you
he's
like
a
me.
part of the
No
group.
one will really understand what happened.
Yeah. Look, you know what,
He's like
Mystica?
the mediator between the two.
Since you're so eager to get into it, Oliver, why don't you start? Because
What?
clearly,
No, I'm okay.
Mystica wants to be part of it.
No, I'm good.
Come on, Oliver. Just remember,
I'll-
Lucky's there for you.
Oliver, I need you to make a wisdom save against
Oh god, she's
Mystica.
gonna cast a spell on you?
Not a
What
spell. No.
A spell like effect.
Well, remember, you have.
This
lucky
is
saving
Oliver. This is Oliver keeping his nerves near Mystica, as he's starting to piss her off.
He's
Mm,
pretty
wait.
cool. No, yeah, 13,
Oh.
27.
Yeah.
Get
Oliver,
Fuck.
you immediately catch on to the sort of magical power that Mystica is exuding as she gets more and more upset with you. You do manage to stem this fear, but you absolutely feel like she could wipe the floor with you at any second.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mystica.
But good thing
Personal
Omega's
stuff.
standing there with a gun.
It's true.
Okay. So I know that I am not your favorite person because I come from arrogance. I'm a very pompous type of wizard.
Agreed.
I did not go to school.
Facts.
I turned down the field.
I'm dropped out. I eat craft dinner.
So I know I respect the hell out of you and what you do and how you were teaching wizards to be mindful and actually understanding where things come from, where I had to learn that on the way and fuck up a shit ton to get where I am now.
Oliver, make a persuasion check to
Yep.
her for buttering her up. See if
come
you
on.
can improve her mood to you.
Oh,
Okay, she's taking it. She's taking it. You feel that overwhelming magical presence gone. It's lower.
So I mean this with the most kindest heart coming
What the
to
fuck
you.
is wrong with you?
You all done goof.
I've seen multiple people cast, and your casting is very.
Oh, it's just going for the throat.
Oh, you're gonna do it. You say it, Oliver. Lucky's there for you.
You got this, Oliver.
You're-
Tell her how it is.
I find maybe at the beginning you were very focused, but you have so much on your plate that you're casting, and it's just not where it used to be.
Finn's
And-
getting
Holy Christ.
You're washed up, kid.
And I respect your knowledge of it, but honestly, from the sounds of it, it sounds like you did mess up that spell. Which I've been there. I fucked up spells multiple times. I get
I've
it,
been there.
but I know that your pride as the top wizard, which I praise you for being that.
Oliver, make another persuasion check with a disadvantage.
Okay,
because
I
I yelled.
respect it.
I deserve it.
Okay.
It's Oliver. It's when you say the "I understand" that you really set her off again. You notice that murderous magical energy is around again. Miska says, "Oh, you do understand it, Oliver, do you? Casting your cantrips, messing up a little firebolt here and there. You get it, don't you?"
Oliver
I get
doesn't
that you have a
cast
lot on your plate, and
Would
recently
you
I've been
have-
forced
would
to
you
having a
ever
lot on my plate.
non-magical person take your
Shut up.
side?
Finn,
Finn,
this isn't about you.
Which at
Anyway.
this point, Miska says, "I'm done talking to this one. Finn, why not? Come on up."
Alright.
Okay,
Okay,
but
we're gonna bring you into the podium. So this is
okay,
the info.
Finn, this
Mystica's
is what's
lazy.
going on.
And Red is racist.
Yeah, Miss Girl got washed up. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Oh God, I can't believe you washed.
Do better, Finn.
You were doing good until you said, "I understand. I'm just like you."
Bro, we are the same.
Literally, Oliver's been forced to run this fucking war when he knows nothing about it.
Okay,
Mystica
so
knew.
this happened because Mystica messed up a spell and ruined
Hey.
the...
Hey,
Oh
She's
boy.
too prideful to admit.
He looks through like an empty sheet of paper. It's like,
Oliver does highly too
Imperial
prideful.
land, correct? If I got that right, is that how it worked? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I'm here to spit racist.
Okay, so how do
Well,
we
okay,
wanna-
you. This is
Basically-
Mystica for your opinion. Okay,
But,
not Red.
But yes, this is Mystica looking to you, asking you for your opinion on herself.
She's washed up.
Well,
damn.
how do I say this in words?
Go with
Watch
Finn.
this bitch
You're
cast.
always an excellent wordsmith.
Yeah. Bring Polis, you got this.
Holy
Well,
Paul is here. to stand in the corner and enforce
Okay, let's get this out of the way. First things first, you did mess up. Even though the Imperiala didn't deliver you the right amount of magical crystals that you needed, you should have had not made the spell.
Make a persuasion check to her.
If you knew that you were ill prepared to make the spell, why did you still
Ooh.
continue making the spell?
Yeah, you can have advantage there.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good argument, Finn.
Good point. Oliver pats you on the back.
Please, please.
Don't attack our characters.
Oh,
Bad times, bad
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
you see,
Finn,
like,
you know
you
what?
don't.
She's the one who asked for the opinion of a non-magical person. So
Yeah,
this is what she
true.
gets.
She has to marshal for magic shit.
True.
Yes, and Mystica at that point, that was like, and this is why we don't ask them about our
Okay,
business.
but you want
Well,
an
it's not
outside
that hurt. You brought
perspective
another
with
person.
the situation, correct? This is
Yes.
the outside perspective. From what I've heard from the conversation, if it was unsafe to continue making the spell that you were doing, why did you still continue it? If it was ill-prepared, not correctly prepared, you could have just waited for the Imperiala to ship you the right amount. Maybe they hit a problem with the delivery and they could only send you
At
the
this point, the Red Wolf Barku says, Imperial does not have problems with our deliveries. Neither our product.
I will get. I will talk about.
But at the end, Finn, you seem to have slightly calmed down Mystica. She hasn't fully admitted that it was her fault yet, but
Okay.
she's not rebuking you at this point.
You know what? Yeah.
It was both
Since-
y'all bitches' fault.
Okay, so that it doesn't feel like we're dogpiling on you, Mystica, I will now turn to Red. So, Lord Red, General Red, we had just discussed how, you know,
You say General, and the General stands up and then like, gets put back down by Omega.
yeah,
wrong one, wrong one.
yeah. So yeah, we've already discussed how you are someone who cares deeply for her people, and is even would consider changing her tactics because her people live here now. But
Butter it up. Mm-hmm.
we do know, like, you know, your opinion of the non-Imperialans, and that you would not give your best quality materials to help a non-Imperialan. Is the truth of it, is it not?
You make a persuasion check to her.
Damn, we're playing Ace Attorney here. Damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we're trying to
26.
finally defuse a bomb.
This really is like two. This is the Marshall bomb and the magic bomb right next to each other. Fix them.
We
Yeah.
can fix
I'm
them.
just glad it's two other people talking that are really good at this.
Yeah, right.
Send Rory in, guys.
Yeah. Very worried.
I can flee.
It's,
I can
it's
flee.
not that, guys. What's fine is if they start the fight, Rory has a one last ditch effort to stop them.
Yeah,
What if
that's
we
me.
didn't, though?
And then if they don't stop, I can just run away.
I'm done.
Goodbye.
The Star Child herself could not stop me from running the fuck away.
Yeah.
So you do. So as you do talk to that, General will say, "I will admit I would not waste our supplies on non-Imperialans. But the nullstone we sent should have been of fine enough quality."
Okay, so
Mm.
now let's loop this back, because Mystica, do you admit that you gave an original plan to make some portals? That was it, right?
Yes, you have been
Mhm.
listening.
And if the materials that the Imperial Arms gave you were insufficient for grander stuff, why did you pursue it? This is, I will address the core issue here, okay? This is both an issue of pride from both sides. The pride of a wizard who, well, is a wizard. And
Good one.
Oliver looks straight up offended.
Make a persuasion check, Crash, with disadvantage.
well, it's like I just
Oliver
point,
also looks offended.
look, I just point to Oliver. It's like this is literally the same thing that he had an issue with.
Okay,
Yeah, but
make
you're not-
it at normal.
Yeah, but you're not a wizard. You don't know things.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, but you guys.
I
always
will just say,
that
it's
you
like,
know
you
more
know,
than us.
Mystica, it doesn't
And
take
you're
a
basically
genius.
the same level as a warlock.
Yeah, it doesn't take a genius for me to see that Oliver's saying that he gets your problems is an overreach. And it is also not far enough for me to say that trying to make portals permanent and doing extra stuff with inferior materials because of overconfidence is an issue. And
Real.
cycle it back so that we're not dogpiling on you. General Red, you're too prideful about your people. And, you know, this was before the null... What was it called again? The null plane?
Nullstone.
The null,
The
no,
null
no,
Oh,
the,
no, the null field.
the null field was destroyed, so this was before you became overly protective of your people for a good reason. So you were too prideful to even help out someone who maybe had good intentions. So, you know, could we admit that, guys?
Yeah.
Make an overall persuasion check to them with disadvantage
like-
because Mystica is not on board with this.
I'll just, like,
Nobody
fucking
is
make up.
perfect. This, no
Goddamn.
matter if you're a grand wizard or a general, people can still make mistakes.
hands
The
up.
first step of fixing that mistake is acknowledging that you made a mistake.
You know what? You know what? We're gonna long rest after this, so I'm gonna push beyond. I'm gonna start.
Don't make mistakes.
I'm gonna start.
Let's
I'm gonna-
be on.
Yes, you're damn right. I need to add some gravitas to it. I'm calling a little bit of the power of Achilles to really add some reverberation. Like,
So, Crash,
wow.
as you do try to use one of your backstager tricks, Dread will just cast you a cursory glance.
Okay,
Wait,
and
fine.
you
Is that
will
a, is
feel
that a
that
backstage reaction?
this is just like you, Finn.
Oh, she's just judging me. Okay.
No, this is not judgment. She is a no.
Oh, right. Do it to me.
Do it to you. Where is
Who's the null?
Jesus? A -12.
All right. You know what? Yeah. I'll add this to my goddamn argument. I'm too prideful to admit that I'm messing up here. Okay? Because I'm a backstager. I'm an egotistical maniac. That's just what it is. So,
Real.
No one of us.
if I can admit that I'm wrong, so can you. And I'll just roll this at disadvantage.
Yep.
If I can change, you can change. 21.
You see, Crash. You made Red a bit more mad after you tried the backstage stunt there.
Yeah.
As you do know, she does not like backstagers
Yeah.
at all. And
Well- I mean, they're
This-
both equally mad now.
they're both somewhat equally mad at this point. Mystica more so,
Why?
but
Because she's a wizard.
basically.
They're prideful, man.
Shadow Wizard money game.
Yeah,
So once again, at this point, after that whole speech, they both once again say in unison that Red says that the Nullstone given should have been enough, and then Mystica will say that her magic could have not possibly failed.
but it did.
Okay, but how would you have known that the
No.
milestone you sent was enough? What in what knowledge do you have of magic that you think that the nullstone that you sent was enough?
And also, you're a teacher. Shouldn't you admit to your failures? Like, what are you teaching your students if you don't teach them that failing's okay if you admit to it and try to do better?
Oliver, you can have advantage and make a persuasion there.
What was that?
Did you sneeze?
I know that was terrifying.
That's like a squeal of power.
I'm on a lot of bets right now, guys.
I can tell. So at this point, you've calmed down Mystica. She does think about it. She's still not admitting to anything. You feel like at this point, if Mystica admitted that she was wrong, Red would be diffused as well. You guys need that one final push at this point, if you can come up with it.
Hey,
Did Mystica?
Do you
Mi-
have
Mystica.
anything?
Did
Tap
you
him in,
ever?
tap him in?
Mystica, did you ever tell Red what the nullstones were intended for?
But should have looked. He says, "No, of course not. She doesn't understand magic. They don't have Imperialans innately are not magical."
Fantastic.
teacher.
Then in
Okay,
but you
what
could've
world,
explained to
Finn, I
them
got
the
this. Finn, I got
purpose of
this.
it.
In what world would you would you just assume that she would send proper nullstones? If you needed something not, run of the mill, I'm not saying Imperialin's quality is run of the mill, but there is different quality to each item. I know this. I make things. Some things are better than others. Obviously, she'll want to keep her best stuff for her own people. That's to be expected. Why would you not specify? Even if she doesn't understand it.
Make a persuasion check
man.
again.
You and Lucky, you got this. Tap him in. Tap him in.
Captain Lucky, let's go.
47.
So Mystica does. She does nod along with that, and she says, "I see your point there." At this point, you guys need one more thing to convince her. Just a small thing.
You're ugly. Sorry.
Fine, move.
Yes, bitch.
All right, I'm calling up the last boy. It's like, get over here, Rory. Get over here.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to say. What the...
You know what, Rory? We just need a tiny
We need your
little thing. So
support.
I'm feeding you the information. This is what we got.
We're kind of
Essential.
wasting our time with this debate.
Legalize.
My God, time doesn't move in here, bitch.
There is no time.
I guess.
What do you think of the situation, Rory?
Nuclear bombs.
I mean,
Legalize nuclear bombs.
but we also could try to go the angle that she's like. When they
So
said
is
like
this
her
on
casting's
Mystica?
very, like,
Can we-
fucking.
At this point, you just need to focus Mystica. Red has already admitted that it might have not been the best quality.
Because we were talking about her being like her castings being off. How she's just got
I don't know
airhead,
about
not
that.
really giving a fuck. Yeah, I probably shouldn't attack her character, but like, you know,
Maybe don't attack her anymore. Maybe let's move to like get them to get along.
Hey, you know
Two
what?
armies, two armies
What is-
together strong.
Well, what does she do with it when two of her students don't agree?
Well, okay. Do we know if like the Imperialans had like many allies in the past, or like was this like their only like person that they like like, in contact
From what you understand, they didn't really develop dimensional travel before their whole place got nuked, and they basically developed it because of that. They only had access with Calibad because Calibad was everywhere.
Okay.
So like
So,
before
like-
that, like their province, like where the place where they lived was purely all Imperialan.
So like she's kind of the reason why like they ended up having any form of travel between, to a degree.
You're guessing, but probably saying that this catastrophe that killed millions is a good thing is probably gonna get you killed immediately.
Yeah, it also sounds like you're aiming towards trying to convince
Guys,
Red
we only
here.
need like a small push. We could literally just talk about like, well, if she gets two of her students don't agree, what does she make them do?
You know what?
Get
Oliver, it's a
along,
great
like
idea.
work it out together.
I'm pushing Oliver to the microphone on the podium. Go do it.
Oh,
You got
say
this,
it.
Ollie. We're all here for you.
All I know how to do is like convince from like a completely wrong standpoint, because that's what I'm good at.
Convince someone who I think is wrong that they're wrong.
Yeah.
So as an educator, if two
Oh
of you,
wow.
she's an educator. That's what she is.
Oh okay.
I'm
Wait.
not-
No, yeah, no, no,
I
no.
thought you were saying that you were.
Yeah, me too.
No. Mystica's the educator, not me. I'm dirt.
I am
I'm
dirt.
dirt.
Good job. Yeah,
So
yeah.
as
down
an
yourself. She
educator,
doesn't like
if two of your students are misagreeing, having a fight, don't you try to work it out with them and work together? Considering most wizards do need teamwork with people, need people to rely on with
Yeah,
you.
'cause you guys are.
you. Alright, Fed.
Having
Not the time,
one-
Fed.
Having a disagreement, you guys have to work it out to be able to be stronger, grow stronger relations with people. Because they're gonna be here for a while. Like, there's no point in fighting over this.
Yeah, I have a persuasion check
Oh, thank you.
at disadvantage.
Yep, I figured. It's fine.
Because you're a dookie wizard
I'm a shitter, man.
who tries to relate.
Yeah.
With that, Mystica will just. She looks annoyed. She kind of. You notice she lowers her hat a bit, and you can tell that she's rolling her eyes at you. But she will just let out a deep sigh and look over to General Red. It just says, I will admit my casting that day was not on point. And General Red looks over and says, and I will admit I did not give you the best shipment of nullstone that we had.
So you guys good?
They both look to Oliver, then they look to each other. And they both just nod at each other and says, yes, I think we'll be good.
Come on,
Sick.
guys.
Take her out of
Bring
the
it
cage
in.
now.
Bring it in.
No.
Oh,
Do you
no.
Do not try and hug Red.
To be fair, don't both of these individuals like dislike the primordials?
I
Mys-
don't remember.
Mystica runs Magiwana's town. Like, she doesn't worship her. She kind of just like respects her as a person.
Yeah, so like that's the only one that she like,
You should probably go ahead.
you know.
No,
has
she
any involvement with.
like I said, she just respects the primordials as people, not as like
Oh.
gods.
Yeah.
Just like, Avrios is a cool man. He's not like to
Yeah.
her. Avrios is not a god. He's just like some guy,
So
a cool guy.
Damn, I really thought they
She's
were just
closer to the
exes.
truth than she is.
Okay, perfect. Anyone else wanna
And,
air their dirty laundry?
Mystica will give a mage hand handshake to General Red, which General Red will just like scoff at the magic. But as those two kind of return back, one more person would like to have a say.
God damn, what?
As the Herald will stand up to the podium.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
God.
Oh, I got
Yeah, you're-
personal beef with her. I'm out.
I'm still here.
As the Herald said, I am representing the General, as always.
Oh, never mind. General's cool.
Naturally. Yep.
Mhm. We have come to see some weakness within this entire ordeal.
Yeah, 'cause we suck.
Is that
Not you, not you. You actually have our commendations. Good, congratulations, Chainbreakers.
Oh, bless up.
Someone's calling
My-
her name, guys.
My deepest gratitudes from hell itself. However, as we have seen, this weakness only inspires more weakness amongst the ranks, as I know. And I would like to call some of the few generals that we have.
Okay.
On my list is Skara Bloodflail at the top.
Old one or new one?
Blood
No,
flail,
the
not,
blood
not
flail.
Rex.
It's not
Oh,
not
okay.
Rex.
Oh, right.
Bloodflail.
Scarlet.
The second one being Care Bear's Sarah, who cannot even defend his own town.
Sorry, did you say
Hey,
Call
we
or
defended
Cull?
that town expertly. I got you.
And that should have been something he could have dealt with. I believe he is only wasting our resources.
Are you... Okay, continue, proceed. We'll deal with these
Okay,
one
but
at
we're
a time.
shitty rollers, guys. It was totally our fault.
No,
Not
we'll,
really.
we'll deal with these one at a time, Ollie.
Okay.
Proceed. Who else is on this list?
The third would be Catacat,
Oh, fair.
who I believe is not all in this for the glories of war and defending the ways, but purely for money.
We all
Like
have
most
our own
wars are
reasons.
for.
Are your reasons not to fight, free yourself
Exact-
from hell?
Exactly, as we can see, Catacat has chosen quite a comfortable position in this entire war.
She's literally made
I
of
wouldn't call
money.
it comfortable.
That's no
She came with us to fight the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Right.
Quite literally turned one of them
Right.
into a statue.
And some birds have told me that she mostly focused on gathering money. Not
She's
exact.
made out of money.
Hey, look, I will take responsibility for that because I was the one who invited Catacat to be a producer in our.
And another statement that I've heard is yourself has given her a weapon that could have been used for this entire war effort. While I will not blame you yourself, Crash, for that, I do blame Catacat for going on and destroying it to gain a paltry sum of coin.
Not gonna lie, I will admit as well that I was gonna destroy it either way. I was gonna turn it into like a knife.
Catechette
Kill
Well,
some
it's-
fuel to the
herself
fire.
a coin.
It still would have been used to better purpose than just gold.
Real.
I can't think of what other purpose.
Mm-hmm. Either way, those are my 3 complaints. I would recommend removing them from this war.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Now,
I wouldn't really remove them.
Okay,
off
wait,
the rip,
whoa,
I do
whoa.
need to
You know
know,
what?
right? Are these genuine complaints, or are these because you see these 3 as threats? No, no,
And
no
your own
insult to
perspective.
either side.
Threats
are
at
playing
all?
this.
No, you think I believe Star Bloodflail to be any sort of threat? I can copy anything that he does. Trust me, I could beat him quite easily. Which Star Bloodflail looks like he's about to get up, but Omega does push him back down into the seat. It's like the hold me back, Omega.
Okay,
It's
but,
not
like,
doing a thing. He's
Not
just putting
having
his-
them would also be detrimental. Well,
No, cause I propose an alternate solution.
you should have
Wait.
led
More
with that.
armies of hell.
No, not more armies. We take their armies and we redistribute them.
What army does Catechette have?
Catechette has quite a great army of mercenaries, as well as the gold that she makes up could be used to hire more of the mercenaries, who I
Catechette
believe are all.
mercenaries?
Yes, you do know most of her army consists of just people that she's paid. She has 2 dragons.
What the fuck?
We haven't seen them.
When the fuck
Yeah.
was this? Yeah,
There
you know
are-
what, Catechette, get your ass up on this stand.
Catechette
Hold
is.
on, you have dragons?
You guys have seen the dragons around Pit Stop once.
No. This is fake news. Catechette, get your ass up here.
You guys acknowledged them once.
Get up here.
No, Catechette.
You guys all did. So
No, get
Catechette gets up on the opposite podium. She looks kind of weird and bustled. I was like,
You have dragons? And they're not out there fighting?
you tell
Well,
me
no.
to stay at Pit Stop.
We were the ones who told her to go to pit stop. Yeah, Oliver. We told her to stay
She was
there.
just a money bitch. I didn't think she had fucking armies and people and a dragon.
Yeah, Oliver, as you realize that she's a money person indeed, as she has hired people to fight. Her security detail consists of many mercenary companies that she's used to fight in the war against her,
Oh, your stupid fucking food war.
yeah, the food war.
No. I
As
think
well
you
as-
Catechette on
As
the
well
field.
as she explains that the dragons are there because she allows them to lay in her gold piles, which the dragons greatly enjoy and fight for Catechette.
Mhm. I said we kick this bitch out into the war.
That sounds fun.
What if we rearrange everybody, not in the way that you say, but like rearrange their leadership as to where they are placed.
The placements are not the issue; it's their effectiveness in combat that we've witnessed.
Well, we haven't really seen Catechette fight in combat.
Make a persuasion check about Catechette.
She ate someone. She ate a horseman.
She ate a horseman.
They weren't really there to see that, though.
Oliver, you were right there.
What she once again states that she's more concerned about gaining money in this, wasting much time turning individuals into gold. When I know that she could do much more than that as a divine lesser being.
Perhaps
Okay,
she
The lesser
could,
divine.
However, she is currently recouping the losses of her home base and pit stop because of someone's sabotage on a certain device that we left them with.
I'm gonna caress Dragonman. It's not your fault, buddy.
Well, Lucky, make a intimidation check to her.
Is the general in my book?
That's a new one.
What book?
My book.
Oh, the people on who to kill.
or
No,
not to kill.
No, we
she's
need
not on the
Chandra- we need
No,
list.
let's just
We need to
fucking
get rid of the
demolish
demon.
that bitch.
Let's
No, we
murder
need
this
her.
bitch. 24.
For what?
24.
She's Mystica's sister.
Oh.
She does
Yeah, so we need to
seem.
get rid of the demon after.
Yeah, so it's the Herald you guys want to get rid of. The General is the sister.
Yeah, the general
Let's
is
just
the
get
one
rid
not.
of the general right here, right now.
Bro, Omega's gonna
Herald.
shoot you.
Yeah, we can just take her to Fargonald's or whatever. We have free
Relax,
pass to
Rory,
kill somebody there.
relax.
Rory, calm
Whoa!
down.
No,
I'm the one
I
who's
tap.
itching for
No,
a
no, I
fight,
tap on what's her name or what's his name's shoulder to start up a call. This is all
Lucky.
in head, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the idea of asking out the demon to McDonald's.
Let's bring
Yeah,
fucking on
let's ask her to McDonald's. Fuck it,
Let's
let's
bring her
fucking
out back and
demolish
shoot her in an
her.
alley.
I always love how Rory's main plan is we bring them to a McDonald's.
Fucking right. Take her on a
Shoot him in the
date.
McDonald's parking lot, bro.
I mean, she doesn't know that. She doesn't know we have a free pass to fucking nuke somebody in the McDonald's.
She's
Also,
gonna
a demon who can do
McDonald's.
We are not gonna be able to name a
Like, Rory, here's your plan. How do you get them to the McDonald's?
Take her on a fucking date or something. I don't know.
We arrange a meeting.
Even
bro.
if you date any of us,
Walk up to the general right now. I'm gonna fuck you in a McDonald's.
Not the general,
Fuck
Harry.
right
Yeah.
now.
she'd probably be down for it, not gonna lie.
I want to fight that Harold at McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah, because if she fights back, then Omega has to get involved because she doesn't have a pass.
Yeah, she doesn't have a pass.
She could also just leave.
This is your main problem with this McDonald's murder plan you always have. It's
No,
one,
it
getting her into a
works
McDonald's, and then it's like, how do you keep them in a McDonald's?
This will work flawlessly.
The power of Dragon Red. We need to enhance Dragon Red to disable teleport.
Hey, did you make your threat? Did it work?
You make the threat work.
Yes, so lucky. That threat that you make as you call her out for the sabotage. She does stop. She says, "All right, let us move to the other two then. Just ignore Catechette.
Oh wait, you know
We
what?
got your back,
I don't-
Catechette.
You know
My
what?
treat."
You know what?
Because
Harold,
I'm feeling
I
gracious.
do have. Let's move on to the other one. All right. I've spent some
How about
time
that treat at
with
McDonald's?
my boy. Get over here. I'm calling up my witness to the stand. Dragon Red, get up here.
Can Dragon Red talk?
The Herald looks over to Dragon Red, very confused on what's going on.
Oliver
Okay.
will push Dragon Red.
Yeah.
On it. So yes, Dragon
I
Red
don't
to
know
the stand.
wheelie.
I can confirm. I will speak for my witness. And if you don't trust me, I can get a third party who has no interest in this to translate Dragon Red's feelings for me. Okay?
You can
The Herald will ask, is it another inanimate object?
No, it's General Red. But either way, I've spoken with Dragon Red.
You see Red in the back is looking like confused at this point. Just like looks around like awkwardly.
I feel like just saying you get General Red though.
I've
That's some
spoken.
credibility.
I've spoken to Dragon Red. All right, and we've battled with him, and we've learned it doesn't take 3 whole rounds to fire Dragon Red. It takes a gesture,
takes-
a command.
Yeah.
The Herald is just gonna ask, Crash, if I may interrupt you. What does this have to do with anything?
Well, Harold, who was it?
Your effectiveness.
This is about proving the effectiveness of Carabera Sarah. Who was it that asked to hold back Dragon Red, that they'd be the one to activate his rituals to fire Dragon Red? Huh?
Real call her out.
Mhm.
The
How dare you
Herald-
call out bot
the-
on both second man?
the Herald says, I fired Dragon Red, Crash.
Yeah. And how long did it take you?
18 seconds.
Yeah. Do
How
you
long
want to
should
see
it
how long
normally
it takes to, do you know how long it takes to fire Dragon Red? I tap his fridge. Fire.
God, stop.
So, man, pull harpoon into the wall of the bar. So, Omega is looking at you, pure fury in her eyes.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
White proven.
In conclusion,
Illusion. This is just another one of your sabotages.
Activated, bro.
Lucky's gonna sigh, grab a
Master Hot
hammer, and walk
Cover
over to the
Sexy
wall.
Man.
oh my god, my face.
This is beautiful.
In conclusion.
Checkmate, bro.
So,
You're the reason Care Bear Sarah is not in fighting form.
the Herald will very awkwardly like go back to her podium as she like dived out of the way to not be impaled by the harpoon. And I was just like, I have one rebuke to this, Crash.
Okay.
His drop in combat effectiveness happened before that fight.
Okay, he also fought the twins. You want to go out there and fight them? I'll bring him right fucking now. I'll call these bitches up. You two get in the pit and start fighting.
Look,
Okay,
See how
look,
long you last.
look, Harold. We can
Your
recreate
combat
the
skills
map.
are, bud.
We saw
Calm
you.
down, calm
We
down.
saw you lingering outside the
No,
town,
no.
waiting for us to get
They
there
talked
first
about the
before you
twins.
jumped in.
Real.
So you only jumped in to fight the scrib, waiting for Care Bear Sarah to be weak.
True,
you
just
not-
to sabotage us as well.
Did you not ask
I-
for Care Bear Sarah's help when you did arrive as well?
Real.
She will say, I was going there to assist him because of how weak he seems.
You're such a liar, man.
No, no,
You just
no,
said
she-
you
don't
she-
showed
lie.
those
she
signs
cannot
until
lie.
we showed up.
She
No,
can't
shut
lie.
up.
Yeah.
Crash, shut the fuck up.
Crash, fuck off!
She literally said you had shown outside for us to show up. What, you too weak to fight them? On your own?
Hmm. She doesn't say anything to that. She says, let us go to the next article.
Okay,
Yeah,
who was the
damn
last?
straight.
Who
Don't
was the
fuck
last
with
one?
that man.
Oh yeah, Scar.
Oliver
Scar.
will proudly start repping this man.
I mean,
Oliver
hey,
gets on the fist bump character.
Oh, Oliver, you see like the corner of your eye, the twins looking like very two disappointed parents.
how does
I'm
Scar-
sorry, but he's my uncle.
Skara's effectiveness is not a direct. It doesn't directly link to Skara. We are the leaders of this war.
Yeah,
This
I feel
one's
like
on us.
Scar would be the first to throw his worms under the bus. I think he did.
Also
He
just
did
doesn't
leave
have
them
the
there.
heart to fight the scribs, man. He wants a big
The
battle.
Scar is literally here as his moms die en masse.
Well,
So the Herald will say, so why don't we take his woes and absorb them into the other forces?
how do you feel about this, Scar?
Scar's say, I'm not giving away my woes.
He did originally.
Well, no, they don't. They're immortal, so that's why he's
They're
fine
immortal.
leaving them.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
the
like,
woes.
originally, the original, he gave. Scar got them somehow. He gave them up.
Was he not kidnapped?
So, you'll see
Never mind,
we'll
man.
say, I was sold off by Claproar.
You know what? I'm gonna
Never
think in
mind,
my mind.
respect, man. Fuck
I'm
up
gonna
those
think in my
words.
mind's eye. Aha, perfect. Where are you right now on the battle map, Herald?
Going to go help Skara because he is incompetent.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Is she telling the truth?
Go ahead.
I thought she can't lie, Crash.
Look, it's about lying in a mission. You know, that's a different thing.
So, you know, this is not one of her lies. She is genuinely going over to stop
Where
that
is she?
script.
Oh, general.
He does not specifically to help Scar. She's just going over to stop that script, really.
Yeah.
You kind of get at this point, they're kind of just in for fights. Like, they don't really care.
Yeah. How can I spin?
But of course, she is trying to make herself look better in front of
How can I
everyone.
spin this story?
Same way.
It took him a while to get there. Yeah, exactly. How do I gaslight Harold that this is her fault? Because you know what? The Dragon Run once, she's completely right.
she's fucking right. God, I love so much how this it seemed like the most intense thing I've ever given to you guys.
Sure, we care the most about this one.
You know why? Just because we can't punch our way out of
We can
this.
gaslight her because she wasn't there originally in the first meeting because she got all pissy and left. So she's not even really a part of us.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right, Oliver.
Gaslight her, Crash, go for it.
This is why I brought you to this podium.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oliver pats you on the back and whispers that in your ear. 3 fights in a row.
Yeah.
Talking to
You know what?
women,
This is why we like.
It's
He's
impossible
Scar's
for Ollie.
outside of the party. Scar's the only man in this in this room.
See, but also that would be Oliver's world. No woman.
Damn.
Can't talk
No
to
wo-
her.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll spin it that way. That you know what? Scar is correct. Scar has already told us about his combat capabilities and why he's been struggling. Is that he's not meant to be an army fighter. Do you know who was supposed to be in his place? Do you mind trying to guess,
Preach,
Harold?
preach.
I will allow you, Crash, to go on with
It was
whatever
supposed
point
to be
you're
you.
making.
It was supposed to be your guys' superior demonic forces. But no, someone had to get offended. And look, now you're trying to clean up your mess, trying to go help him. But why is it taking you so long? Are you telling me the demons can't teleport through a mountain?
Yeah, you slow? You a slow bitch?
Yeah. But really, this is just another one of your failings.
Oh my
It's like if you came to us with your issues earlier, perhaps this could have all been avoided. You could have been there in the thick of it, fighting that army of scripts with that weirdo in a fedora.
And send it
No, now you're in the middle of the woods because of your own issues.
Make a persuasion check.
It's
I feel
your
like this
fault.
whole thing is just gonna gaslight, beat the fuck up this person.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Oh my god.
Right. So at this point, the Herald looks like she's about to rebuke you. She says, "It should be," and then at this point, you'll hear the general speak for the second time ever, and she'll say, "That's enough. Come sit down." And you'll see that the Herald immediately fucking books it, going down through the podium, knocking it over, and goes to sit next to the
I'm gonna
general.
pick up the podium and put it back.
Omega says,
Oliver
"Thank you."
also does sit down.
Oliver sits down. So, at this point, Omega looks around and says, "Okay, is that everything, everyone?"
Anyone else wants to get their shit aired out and beat up?
Anyone else want some personal
Anyone want to go to McDonald's?
Anybody want to go to the fucking McDonald's? I'll take you there.
I want to shake some.
I feel like that's like the only thing Rory has said this whole time.
Rory's just like, "I will kill you in a Denny's."
We don't need to go to McDonald's every argument.
Yes, we
You
do.
should go to McDonald's. Shit.
Talk for yourself.
And at this point, Omega says, "Well, that seems like," and then the door will slam open,
Oh,
and
Oh
Claproar will enter the room.
my god.
You haven't even been here. What do you want?
we
Which-
did call for her for
Which
this.
Claproar says, "I mate," and then she is punched in the face by Skara. Blood flail immediately.
I made it.
Skara says,
Omega.
and then Skara just says, "And I've been waiting," and then he is shot in the back of the head by Omega as he also goes unconscious.
Well, I feel like that's
Well,
something
this
we'll
is a
address.
fantastic meeting. Should we stand them up or shall we proceed with the war?
And Omega's gonna sigh to say, "I think you might want to deal with these two."
All right.
Okay,
Wait,
first
wait,
off,
wait,
let's-
Lucky.
Guys, come on.
guys, we should tie them up first.
Yeah, let's
Tie them both up.
So, tied up to a stake on the podium.
They're hog tied.
The
Like,
podium is still in front of them,
us.
though, because we're civilized people.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't
I'm
have him
tying them like Fig does.
Hog tied to a fucking podium.
Yeah,
No, Hogtie's a little too demeaning, Oliver. We
No,
gotta give these people
they
some
deserve
respect.
it. Hog tie.
Honestly, it's what
We need them
it's
to
what
talk.
Claproar would have wanted. She did to you.
And Sarah would appreciate it, okay?
True. Sarah does correct your technique.
Thank you. Even though you're kind of not who I imagined you look like. Less attractive to the lady.
a hint of pain to her, but she kind of likes it. But
She got it.
after that, Scar and Claproar wake up, and Claproar looks over and says, "And what was that for?" And Scar just cuts the other. "You sold me off to a Raiko. You're gonna ask me what that was for?"
Real.
Also, why are we tied up like this?
I didn't trust you.
Civility.
No.
Don't, guys. It's so you guys don't fight again, and we have to keep waiting for you to wake up.
Like, okay, Skara, be honest. If you weren't tied up right now, are you gonna tell us that you're not gonna hit Claproar again?
Skara says, maybe not yet. And then Clapper will say, hit pistol! And then from Skara's side, I mean, from Blood Claproar's side of her, a small hidden component in her coat will open up and shoot a looks like a peanut at Skara.
I'm gonna try to catch that.
I'm gonna like direct the hit to me. I'm gonna direct
Murder dumb with a peanut. It does no damage. It does annoy you slightly.
Oh, okay.
This just in, Finn is allergic to nuts.
They're convulsing.
I know.
And
Anyway.
And Skara says, I want her out of here now. We are not having Claproar in this war.
Well, I feel like she's just here to deliver some stuff. It's the holiday season, Skara, don't you know? The Santa Claus is here.
And Claproar's gonna say, no, that's 20 days from now. But yes, I am here to join the war, as I told you guys I would.
Good one.
When did you tell us
You
that?
did?
We did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling us that before we left to America.
Yeah, we made a deal.
Yep. That's why
No,
I'm here.
fuck this bitch. She let me rot in a maid cafe. No.
Okay. First of all,
Clapper says, and I apologized for that. I took that joke a little bit too far.
Let me
Nah,
do this.
Oliver
Let me
goes
do-
stand
okay.
next to the
Next
fucking
to
Skara.
Okay.
Solidarity.
Ollie,
I'll call you, bro.
Ollie, I am sorry for saying that I wasn't gonna pay for the ticket. I should
Nah,
have just
your
let
fault
you
too.
stay home.
I was
and
forced
then
to
I
maid
could've
outfit
worked.
and was needed every day. No.
Okay,
Oliver
Finn.
does untie Skara.
Finn, clearly you need to sit over here, and I'm pushing the Claproar side of the podium.
Yeah. Oliver unties
It
Skara.
was my fault. I got angry and mad at you, okay? I could have just asked you to stay and I could have worked. It was my
But
fault.
you didn't.
Okay? I'm
You
sorry.
ruined this family, this house, everything we worked for
sorry.
together. You ruined.
I know no amount of sorry is going to get like that's gonna fix
You're
all
going to
of
be
your.
sold off to corporate America. No, not you, man. Oliver passes back. Fuck that more.
Clapper's just gonna lean in, like, say, wow, that was something.
We had something
Or
special,
not.
Finn, and you ruined it. I still have your chess pieces, but they're just nothing to me now.
If it makes you feel better, you can break it.
I already did.
Okay.
Oliver does have a pristine chess piece in his pocket, unbroken.
Like he's just gonna
Alright,
pat Ollie
so-
on the back.
Let's air out the grievances. Skara, aside from the, being sold off to slavery,
Outside!
Yeah,
Aside from being killed off.
Whatever you're gonna say next, Crash, I'm not gonna appreciate, aren't I?
Look,
Yeah,
Skara,
real
you're back
crap.
now,
you know,
okay? And
okay,
that's
well,
what-
yeah. Well, it's like I just want to know which. part
I
of it-
worked as a sniff and train dog for years.
He also lost his whole entire fucking wombs, his pride was taken over by that bitch, and Oliver points Scar back.
Oliver
A
Wallace don't
downgraded
have rights.
version of himself.
All right, Clapper, what's your defense to this?
I got you, Scar.
Clapper, what the hell is your grievance?
Clapper says, Clapper leans into the microphone that is now there that she is craned, says, my grievance is, I was punched in the face and tied up here.
Awesome.
Who
You kinda
hasn't wanted to
deserve
punch
that.
Platmore in
I'm
the
not
face?
gonna
Okay,
lie.
but like,
Why did
before
you
that,
shoot a
still
peanut
decided to sell
at
him off for
Sparrow?
slavery. Why?
And so Clapper leans in again, because he punched me in the face.
Like
You- you
before,
sold the
If Clara
like
apologizes,
before the
will
kidnapping.
that clear out your grievance?
Excuse me, Scar should be apologizing for shit.
But Clapper first leans in and says, can someone untie me first?
No, you deserve to be tied up like the dog you are.
Get in, peanut! And Oliver, you are shot by a peanut.
Okay.
Oliver eats the peanuts.
Are you
Okay,
allergic to
first-
peanuts, Oliver?
It is extremely
First things
stale.
first,
Yo, what's with
So
the
you-
peanut gallery?
if I understand this
Oh.
correctly,
Yeah,
you
someone
told
gets
him
it.
off because he punched you in the face.
Oh no, I sold them off for different reasons.
Why'd you
What
say
was the reason?
What were the reasons?
Look,
Be
she,
honest.
she leans in against us. I know I'm gonna offend people here
You already
when
done
I
that.
say
Say
this.
it. Just say it.
Just look at the guy. Like, he has horns, he punches people, like, he shouldn't be at pit stop. I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm
whoa.
standing close. I'm standing
Whoa.
close.
Okay, you're getting into some territory.
That
You're
sounds kind of
telling
racist.
us That you
Oliver
said
is-
Look, I'm not trying to be racist. I believe that humans should have rights.
Are you saying that he doesn't have rights?
No, I'm just saying, like, we should maybe just, like, send them off somewhere. That's
Would
not
you-
in pit stop.
Hold on,
Alright,
no.
would you sell
Oliver
off-
is
No,
with
that is not how
three
you
people
solve it.
amazing.
Would you
That is not how
sell
you solve
Finn
the
to
problem.
slavery?
Wait, what did you say?
Wait,
Would you sell Finn?
Clapper think that they're human?
The pause is all we need. The pause is what we need. She
Oh
would
God,
sell you
Rory's
Finn
about to
in a
fucking break
heartbeat.
this man.
Okay, but to be
Well,
fair,
Rory, that's what you hear.
okay, but to be
What?
fair, Rory sold me off with no fucking hesitation.
He'd sell you off.
See, Rory, back me up
All
here.
your life.
Come on.
Sold off my information that
Yeah,
no
but
one else knows. I don't even know.
Bro,
So,
IRS already has your information.
so you're saying Skara isn't human?
Rory, he has horns.
So you're saying you're human?
Yeah.
Oliver is
Okay,
best friends
pal.
with this person. Like, no, you're who you ever
Okay,
want
pal.
to be. You're the
Do
best
it,
person
do it,
out there.
Rory. Wreck him.
Lucky's
We're
gonna
going
put
to McDonald's.
Lucky's gonna put a hand on Rory's shoulder. Buddy, is there something you need to say?
Yeah.
Why is there so much?
Yeah, there is.
He has a tail.
I have a tail. So
You? Are you gonna argue that you're a human, Finn?
No, but it doesn't mean that we have to separate ourselves.
Hey,
No. The separation is that he.
To
Look,
protect
look.
life.
Look. I'm saying that he's a danger. Not because he's not a
Everyone
human.
is a fucking danger, Clapper.
Yo, in the real world with humans, they be
So
wearing
is
cat
every
ears and
human.
tails.
Make a persuasion check to Clapper.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you, Finn. as you point out, everyone is dangerous in here.
Okay, but am I
Everyone
wrong?
in this fucking
A
room
fact.
can kill anyone.
Am I wrong?
Oh.
I don't care.
Um,
Pass
you're
it.
wrong.
Am I wrong?
Well,
You know,
I'm just saying that little short one over there doesn't look too dangerous, and as she motions to the herald with her face.
She's a
Wait.
demon.
Clapper, do you know who these people
Holy
are?
shit, she's a demon?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Why do we have a demon in here?
Because we're in a war right now and we're
Also-
trying to win.
We're in a war.
We were kind of desperate.
But also, in the human world, as you claim as humans, they be wearing cat ears and they have tails. So, can't really use those as points.
Oliver, I don't want to explain that kind of worms to you.
I'm just saying,
whoa.
they have them.
What's the real world?
Nothing trash. A mega clicks her gun.
Omega at this point has like gone asleep in a hammock. You feel like you're kind of safe right now.
You're gonna say,
Um,
Omega,
so-
don't even bother, right? I'll tell him.
Clapper,
Yeah.
Clapper, what do you hear in your head? Like, do you get like some demons in there?
Got some demons.
Oh god.
Yeah, maybe a bit.
Yeah. Is it one or is it multiple?
Definitely multiple.
Multiple. Okay. And you think you're human?
Yes.
You're backstage, are
Okay.
you?
Okay.
Why is this strange interrogation you're planning, Rory?
Well, you're saying that Skara isn't a human, but you hear multiple voices. How do you know that, like, you know,
Rory, that's
one
very
singular human?
Rory, that's very disablest of you.
Excuse me.
You're being racist.
Clapper,
Let's do it
listen, listen,
Wow, we
listen,
can really tell she spent a lot of time in the real world.
listen. Rory hears a ton of voices himself. I don't see how this is a problem.
I only
for him
hear
to
one
say.
voice.
I mean, I
Wait
hear
for
one
Rory.
too, so I don't know.
Clapper says very concerned. Anyways, like I said, what are we doing here? I am
Right.
tied up. I would rather not be.
We're fighting a
Well,
war.
we are
Thanks for
having-
showing
yeah.
up.
Right,
Okay,
right.
then-
So
Yeah.
untie me.
Okay.
Go, let me at him.
No.
Can you apologize to Skara?
For what?
For some.
Slavery!
And Scar also says, "Do you think an apology's gonna make it up?"
It's
Give
a
him
start,
shit.
Skara. Okay,
I think you
it's a
two can
start.
duke it out after the war's over if you kiss up right now.
I'd rather duke it out with her now.
Yeah, and
No,
I'd rather
no.
not be having this
Um,
argument.
Man, not to be rude, a literal breeze could take you down right now.
Wait, who's stronger? Do we know who's stronger?
Yeah, probably Clapper.
Rory, from what you've learned about Clapper, Clapper can probably wipe the floor with him. You feel like
He's on-
also
Why
like she
don't-
could
Right now.
probably leave this situation at any
Why,
time.
why don't we take them to like the pig pen out back and let them duke it out real quick?
Oh my god, you guys can go meet Trevor!
I told
Because
you
like I
I'm not
mean,
gonna do the
you know, if you were captured once, Scar, I think I know who's gonna win. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeesh.
oh.
Oh, make a persuasion check to him.
Yeesh.
Jeez,
I'm
just destroyed this man.
Finn's
Sure,
gonna
how'd she
start
get you
backing
one
up. It's like I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
out of
I'm
here.
real good at persuasion.
Hell yeah.
Eleven.
So, yeah, Scar just seems more upset at this point. And Scar says, fine, bring me in the arena with her. Fight to the death, me and Claproar.
No,
I'm
no. We
Wait,
kind
Skara,
of need you.
you probably shouldn't go to the area right now. It's under construction.
Yeah, it's under construction.
Scar says, I own the arena. What do you mean it's under construction?
Well,
Well, it's like recent
Listen.
real estate developments have kind of been moving in, but we're working on it.
We're making a few upgrades to pit stop, if you know what I mean.
Scar says, let me out of here, and then I'm gonna go see what you're talking about.
How about in a minute?
We'll talk about it in a minute. But yeah, I'll untie Claproar, and it's like, all right. So, I know that you don't respect the non-human, but think of it like appeasing an animal. All right,
We've all
then
got our quirks,
in your
okay?
mind,
Oh,
Claproar, like it's like you just gotta convince him that it's all good, and then you can probably sell him off again at some point because we're working on something else. All right.
Crash!
Does that sound-
No, I'm with Crash on this one.
I'm
Crash,
also with Crash on this one.
Crash, a basic insight with Claproar. She is completely just fucking with Skara. She has no greater motives.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like
Yeah.
just rub the dog's
Like-
belly.
Like, not that, just like the whole even racist thing with them is not even a thing.
Okay, well, yeah. But look. Scar's like me. He lives life a quarter mile at a time. So just get him a stop sign. Be like,
What is with this
chill the
fucking
fuck out.
cars?
The NASCAR reality's coming out.
Yeah. Look, that's all I'm telling her. It's like, because look, Scar's gonna punch you. You can take him out. We all know because you already chained him up before. So just we kind of
Give a dog a bone, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look, Crash, actually, come real close. I need to whisper to you.
Oh,
What?
she's gonna shoot the peanut grenade.
I'm not allergic to peanuts.
No, I'm out of peanuts.
You
Yeah.
only had 2 peanuts?
What is it?
that?
Claproar.
I just don't like Scara Bloodflail as a person. I kind of think he took the whole backstager, have fun with the whole thing, and made it really serious. So I kind of play these pranks on him every once in a while.
You know
Like,
what?
something about
just-
slavery.
Just little pranks.
Funny little
This-
prank.
This one's pretty mild, as all of them go.
What have you done previously?
You know what?
Uh,
This is just like the previous argument. It's a matter of principle. Skyra's all about like, ooh, being a backstage is something to be proud of, and Claproar's like, hee hee, I'm Santa.
Facts.
We're the yin and the yang of the backstage.
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little goober.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Literally
So,
on the kill list. Okay.
you know what?
on God's most wanted list.
You know what? Would be a
I'm
great
just a
prank?
little goon.
You know what would be a great prank? Then Claproar has the next phase to make Scar think he's special, and then pull the rug out from under him at a later time.
That'd be funny, actually.
Make a persuasion check to Claproar.
That would be kind of funny to see.
There you go, 28.
Claproar's eyes do light up. Says, Scara Bloodflail, I, Claproar, am very truthfully sorry. And in compensation, I give you command of my entire fleet.
Oh.
And I will serve as your second in command.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh shit!
She's playing a real funny. I like this.
Hey, actually, yeah, you know what? Scar is a person with resources. I'm gonna loop her into something else. So, you know the reason we're trying to get him to not go to the Coliseum? So this is why, because we're also playing kind of a prank on him.
We are
I'm
also
gonna explain the whole
pranksters.
Scar Rex storyline that we're building here.
I love that you're whispering this while he's standing 2 feet away.
Look, he can't hear. He's
He's
Okay.
busy being angry.
His horns get in the way. But as you do, Claproar does not lie, says, oh, perfect. And Claproar will say, and of course, to get your popularity back altogether, the whole place will be retrofitted with video cameras, so all can know of the great Scar Bloodflail and his triumphant return. And hopefully that will be enough for you to gracefully forgive me. So pretty, please.
Ew.
Don't do that. That's
And,
kind of weird.
And Skyra is just gonna look at her like kind of weirdly and says, "Yeah, I'll take that." And Claproar will reach into her pockets as she immediately unties herself. Somehow, you're not really sure how she does it.
Okay,
and
what were you
just-
complaining about?
Gaslighted
being tied
yet
up when you've
again.
done that the entire time?
It was a funny prank.
Claproar says, I'm kind of one of those I'm in the moment kind of people. You can really drag me along for anything." And she'll throw a pair of keys to Scara, who is still tied, and the keys just fall to the ground. Claproar will say, "Oh, sorry about that, boss. Let me untie you." And Claproar will untie Scara, who will immediately fall head first, which again you're not sure how that happens with how he was tied. He
I
says,
need a long rest after this.
all right.
Sorry about that, boss. And Claproar will pick him up once again, dropping him.
Like, you know what? Looking weary. Like I'm on my last fucking legs here. It's like, all right, who's next?
Anybody else?
Tell me we're
next-
done. I'm
next-
tired.
Next 2 people, McDonald's.
The next person that shows up is getting
They're going to McDonald's. Straight to McDonald's.
immediately.
Next 2
not gonna
people
be any
just fight
argument
it out in the
about-
McDonald's. I'm going to bed.
Deal with it yourself.
So at this point, luckily, no one else has any sort of complaints for all of
Oh,
you.
God,
Wonderful.
thank
Oh my
God.
God. I'm so tired. I'm so
They were
tired.
going to McDonald's.
We're going straight
You
to
know
the
what?
McDonald's.
You know
Going
what?
to
I
the
wouldn't
Wendy's
mind
at
going
There
to
is
the
no
Wendy's
save.
now.
You know,
I'd
Rory,
figure out a way
okay,
to carry them like I carried Lucky through the white.
You've kind of gotten a lot more bloodthirsty since last time. I appreciate the sentiment, but you know, it's like, what's up?
It's bloodthirsty.
You?
You're threatening to kill like 3 people at a McDonald's.
The McDonald's, man, it does things.
The urge to use McDonald's pass.
Okay, Crash. I gotta be honest with you, man. I'm taking him to like a corner.
Yeah.
I'm getting
If
a
you're,
little bit
if
worried.
you're if you're gonna stab me, it's like it's cool.
No, I'm getting okay. I'm getting a little bit worked up, right?
It's cool.
Okay, what is your like? Wait, how much do you know about what we're doing?
I don't know.
Crash, what the fuck are you here for?
What do you know about the librarian?
What's your fucking purpose?
I don't know that they're weird and mean, and that girl with the fire sword is apparently also a librarian. I don't know.
And you don't know about the outside world, right?
Not really. No. Well, I know the ending. That's all that matters to me.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Yeah. What?
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 I look over. Is Omega still sleeping?
Yes. She seems to have really tapped out the moment Claproar came in.
What do you mean?
What do
She's
you
got
mean the
no
ending?
hope,
What?
bro.
You don't.
What
you don't
ending?
need- You know what I mean? You don't think about how it all ends.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm working on that currently. Right.
Well, yeah. This is why I have a very laissez-faire attitude. You know. It's
Okay. So
Like, take my time because I know how it all ends.
Crash. Wait. You know how it all ends?
Well, I mean, I know I have a point of view of the ending. Yeah.
Oh. How do you want it to end?
No, not how I want it.
Well, how do you want it to end?
I don't know. Me just running along. Maybe punch
Okay.
someone.
Okay. So now let's say,
Maybe
in
punch
theory,
someone.
I love Crash.
now you
so
don't know
much.
about the outside world, right? Let's say
does it matter?
No, it really doesn't. So, like, let's say, right, this world and the outside became one, right?
Yeah, the merge.
Yeah. Okay, let's say they became one, right? And there were no more backstagers. Crazy, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. In order to achieve that, a few people need to, kick the bucket. And I'm a little bit stressed out about that.
You know?
Yeah, a few people need to go to the McDonald's. I'm a little bit stressed out about it, okay? So I'm like amping myself up, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Right.
You know what, Rory? What do you think about when you take a life?
You ever take another man's
Well,
life?
see,
You ever think about who you kill?
You see, it depends on who it is.
So, okay. So Rory, you telling me you judge a life based on its own merits, and that makes you decide whether you feel bad about it?
Well, if somebody is, a negative person, or in this situation, going to affect us merging
Yeah.
and getting rid of like how terrible the wastes are, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not in a good state.
Here's a question: would you kill
Yeah.
someone defenseless for your plan, like someone who's completely helpless? They're like, "Oh, please
No-
don't!
none
I
of them
can't
are
move. I
defenseless.
can't walk." Oh.
None of they actually.
Are you gonna say
Hold on,
One
die
of them
in
is
this?
defenseless.
But it's like I'm just saying. It's like, do you have the will to carry that out? Like you
Well,
say that you
see,
justify
this is the
your-
thing. I need help.
He wants you to kill him for him.
No. I need help.
with what? Like
One of
pulling
them
the
really,
trigger? Or...
one of them really hurts, right? Like especially. Well, I don't know how you feel.
Oh, I don't know. Ask me. Tell me, and I'll tell you how I feel.
Well, what if somebody in a wheelchair had to, fall down a flight of
Somebody in a
stairs?
wheelchair had to die. I'm pretty sure we've all only had one.
Okay.
person.
well, Rory. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know much about that. No, like I'm not like one of you
And,
guys
like,
who has
what-
like a weird relationship
See,
with
the thing
cripple in
is,
wheelchair.
right. These books were written by the librarian, so like
Yeah.
we don't know entirely how true they are. So
Oh,
like,
so now
what
she knows
if
you have her
what
book.
if we
Oh.
can save like Die, but we can't save Diane, or we can save
okay,
Diane, but we
okay.
can't save Die?
So you're asking me how I justify beating down on the poor and innocent and helpless?
Okay, so you don't get. Okay, I
Well-
get your feel here.
Well, because it's like you're asking me if you would be okay with taking.
What is it? Is this the greater good?
Do the ends justify the means, Rory?
I mean, we'd be
Ooh.
saving the world.
No matter the cost?
We'd
I
be
feel like
saving
our-
multiple worlds. That's pretty
Speech of us
huge, I
being
think.
Better people have really affected Crash.
Then you have your answer, Rory. Clearly,
Mm.
to you, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few poor cripples.
Oh,
we don't care
this
about the
is a
cripples,
trolley
honestly.
problem, isn't it? I say that out loud.
Look, Rory, I will say this before. I have rubbed many a worm's lunch. Not once have I thought about how they felt.
Well, they can't die, man.
Well, I mean that, and because I'm
So
better
what was
than
the
them.
what was the ending that you saw, other than running off into the moonlight or whatever?
Oh, you know, the way that it ends for all of us. You know, you imagine like a theater.
So like you wanna pass away in the end, right? You don't want to live forever.
Rory, everyone dies in the end.
Very
Immortality.
Some people,
Damn.
but see, the problem is some people
Okay,
don't.
well, what do you mean don't?
Some people just don't.
Okay, yeah, I get it. If you want to be technical, the memories of those you affect live forever, and yada yada yada.
No,
But
but like
all I-
currently, some people don't.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
Well-
how do you feel about that?
No, Crash. I mean this literally.
Yeah, I
Crash,
literally
this
mean
is-
this.
People
Literally.
living forever, or
Quite
like
literally.
people not living forever.
Omega has
I
not
got
died.
lost there somewhere, Rory.
Yeah, people living forever. Like, don't you see that as like, shouldn't people have an end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad we're on the same page, I think.
Well, okay. Rory, I think you're taking my ending is like a literal meaning of putting the knife to someone, but I just mean it more like, okay, this is the end that I see. At the end of the day, I get to sit
The end of
in
the
a
day.
nice, comfy theater, and I get to see my whole life play out in front of me, and my story ends and
That's
is
kinda
put
beautiful.
away, tucked away in some fine little folder, and that's it.
But what if it isn't about the story?
What do you mean?
What if it isn't all written down?
Well, I mean, yeah, the future is never written down.
Well, I mean,
Look,
it is currently.
Okay, whoa. Okay, you're getting sidetracked here, Roy. I just mean the ending of me, but my journey to that ending is still inconclusive.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, it's not about the destination; it's about the journey
Oh.
and the people that you punch along the way.
Everybody, I'm on
What?
my way.
I feel for you, buddy. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Yeah. So either way, Rory, I got kind of lost with what you were talking about. But if you need me to punch someone, just let
Crash
me
is
know.
such a
Hell
mythic
yeah.
creature. Anyways, I forgot what we were talking about.
Crash, you're a good
Anyways.
friend. And I'm gonna pat him on his back.
Roy,
Yeah.
this would be a perfect moment to shoot him. Be very, very cinematic. You're a good friend, buddy.
You're a good friend, buddy. Pulls out an entire great bow. Rory,
just
the man who
just
does
like
not
whispers
use a
to the
gun.
side. Okay, twins, we got him.
Oh, wait. You know what, Rory? Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
So clearly you have like a list of people that you gotta go. What happens if I end up on that list?
You're not.
Well, yeah, but you know,
No,
like you
it's
said,
fact.
the future
He'll
can
kill you
change.
with no thoughts, man.
No thought.
The
No.
future can change, Rory. What if I end up on that list?
Nah, it's written in stone.
Are you
You
not
never
trying to
know.
change?
I mean,
the
it's
future,
actually
Rory?
written on paper, but
Okay.
Not us totally having to duke it out.
wait,
at
actually,
the
I'm gonna look at it. What kind of ink's it written in?
You don't know it's written in the Voidus.
Oh, yeah, it's written in stone.
Okay.
I get it. 'cause
Just
stone
say,
boards are
just
stones.
saying, Rory. Food for thought. And on that note, I'm gonna go grab some food.
Food
I don't
for
blame
thought walks
So
away.
how many people are you willing to kill to get to your goal?
Well, how many were there? There was like 3 or 4.
Hold on, let me
No,
count.
but in the end, you're gonna have to kill all of us.
Yeah, you gotta get
Only
this
one
power
could
of
be
the
left
sea.
for Suireko.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Rory, as you do think about that, you do have to become the Suireko. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to
but
kill
they'll
everyone.
all be alive again in the end.
Ooh.
One more
Mm.
cycle.
Or are
Actually,
we?
Finn won't.
Well,
I won't.
Yeah.
And who knows if Oliver will.
Do the
Yeah, you're-
ends. It's like
Rory,
Don't
make an
worry.
Arcana check real quick, Rory,
yes. Rory's
I'm
best.
very good at
Oliver's a
Arcana
key.
or a
There's
history,
different
I
keys
guess.
every time.
or history.
It's the
Yeah.
same.
Oh yeah, it's the same. No, yeah, yikes. Oh wait, 1 second, sorry.
Okay.
Too.
Add a 2 to this. Yep.
Your basic
5.
knowledge of most people, you're not sure if most of your party would come back if they were to die. It's Lucky's first cycle. Finn is attached to the Blessed Unknown.
I'm gonna use my
There's
FS.
probably a way to save them.
I'm gonna use my
Well,
FS
it's
to
my
echo
second
in
cycle,
Rory's
thank you.
mind. Do the ends justify the means?
The memes, the
Oh my
memes,
God.
the memes.
Use that
See, this is the
gambler
same problem
background,
Grey
see if
lost
this is a
game
good
with.
idea.
So, yeah, Rory, you're now starting to deal with the existentialism of the
Rory
problem.
halfway
Damn.
through the book.
Rory at the half.
And, yeah, Rory, you're only halfway through this. There's more steps to all this. You just don't really understand them.
Yikes.
Hehe.
And
But
probably justify the means.
I'm gonna lay down next to the hammock. I'm gonna grab like a
Like a
drink.
dog lay at her fucking feet.
Yeah, well, it's like I just got a question
Okay.
for Omega. It's like
Yes, Omega immediately opens her eyes. She leans next to her and says, I wasn't asleep.
I know. Well,
Don't
it's
sleep.
just- look, this is for sentimental value. Okay, just lay there.
Just sit still.
How
Soon.
how do you do it, Omega? How do you wake up every day realizing that people's
Fuck that
lives are at stake based on what you do and whether you succeed or not?
Make an insight check on her.
She starts crying excessively.
Jeez, that's not what we want here.
25.
Yeah, Crash. You can tell, like, even before this, you even said all that, Omega was not doing well. Mentally at all. You kind of notice, like, before there was a sort of pep to Omega. She'd do her job. She had a bit of fun with it. You kind of get it now that she's kind of just going through the motions of everything.
Yeah, well, it's like
And
because I know
she just looks at you just straight up after you said it, just says, I don't know, Crash. I just
well,
do it. It's my job.
so it's duty that compels you because I know that you've been through all the cycles, so you've seen many repeats of this kind of scenario. It's just I'm getting to a point where it's like I've lived my life with only me in the headlights, and with this whole tower thing, if people died there, I would put the blame on me. Luckily, nobody died.
I
but
mean, I
I'm
did
not
die,
sh-
but
I'm not sure how it would have gone if, people stayed dead. So, just wondering, advice from someone who seen it all before.
Omega just sighs and just says, there's no good advice to that, Crash. People will die as you go on. You'll sometimes at this job too, you're gonna have to let people die, or sometimes worse than that. And I like to think it's what you do afterwards is what makes up for them.
Right.
And all we can do is remember them. Which you're kind of telling Omega doesn't really believe what she's saying at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like thinking about it, that's what I would have told myself too, but I don't know if I could have kept that promise or if I'd be like Oliver, running to the Hells and back to bring back my mother if my Hail Mary didn't work.
It'd be like me? What?
You know how you ran to the hells to buy an egg
That's what he meant.
Right, that woman.
And Omega just nods with you and says, "Yeah, you probably would have. I know. I tried myself, as we saw."
So it's just time, then, the answer. I just need
No,
to go
it's
through
gonna
it.
it's gonna
And-
stay there.
Let's
I've been
see.
through a couple of 100 cycles at this point.
Never gets easier, right?
Nope. But I still have some people I care for.
Thanks for the talk, Omega. Slipper.
And Omega's just gonna look to you and says, "Can you make a promise, Crash?
Yeah?
If anything were to happen to me, or just keep Sui alive, okay?"
Speaking of Sui,
I'll have to say it's a big task considering
I know it is. I know it is,
the
but
cost of the cycles.
Omega just sighs as you seem like one of them who's capable of at least figuring out something.
Yeah, I will say it's like the throne of the Sui Reiko, not that appealing to me because ooh, I get to make a world.
There's a
I'd
person behind who the current Sui Reiko is. She's different compared to most of them. So, like I said, just keep that in mind, hopefully.
Sure. See you around. I'll do finger guns and leave awkwardly.
I'm gonna go.
She does a
picnic.
half-effort finger gun at you and then just goes back to pretending to be asleep. What were you saying, Rory?
I'm gonna go picnic.
You're gonna go have a picnic with Sui.
Yep.
So you head back onto the field. You have
Rory pulls out the glove.
you have a CD poo, and Sui appears, also completely asleep, face on the table.
How's she looking?
Still just as terrible, but as you do look at her, she will sort of pop up awake. Look, he says, "Oh, hi, Rory."
Hello. Please don't try to flash bomb me.
"No, I won't. I won't."
I
gotta kill you.
I think I'm beginning to understand why Greylaw
boy.
struggled so much.
Oh, yes, I know. You found the book, didn't you?
You know
Yeah.
what? Considering what Roy just said, is the title of Greyloss's books Mein Kampf. My struggle.
Nice struggle. But holy fuck, why doesn't this work? If I turned it on and off 7 times, what the fuck's going on? So Sui does nod and just says, "Well, are you ready to give it a try?"
Well, I think I'm gonna have to for the greater good, aren't I?
Yes, you will. That's what
This
this all has been leading to.
This isn't the ending you were looking for, though, was it? You wanted things to go on.
Sure, I say that, but it's what the end of that I would appreciate. You see, Rory, before the center was a place of code and rule and upholding everything, but we changed with the times. We're hip like that, as they say.
Ew.
Please don't say that again, ever.
I'm trying to have fun. However, such a somber subject of my own death. But, as I've said, I do hope this plan works. We've been, well, mostly myself, have been trying this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what all has led up to.
Yeah. Sadly and probably thankfully, I don't know much beyond the point of who needs to pass on. But it's gonna be rough, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. It will, but know if you do everything right, it will all be better. The deaths you
Um,
have caused will become undone, and life will return to as it is. I am, as I've always said to you, I am truthfully sorry for the burden I've placed on all of you.
So, am I gonna have to like for this? Wait, do I remember? Did I read anything about using like the primordials, like whatever, like the twins wanted me to do?
You don't know exactly what you need them to do. You're gonna guess it's to sort of jumpstart the cycle in like a getaway.
Like,
kind of
was
what it
there
sounds
anything
like.
about that in the requirements in this book
Like, what do
or
you
in
mean?
these books? Like, am I gonna have to follow their plan in order to jumpstart like this whole plan?
No, you have no idea what their plan entails.
So theirs seems
Their
off
plan
from
is
it.
inside. You're not sure. Like, the problem is you're not even sure what the end goal of their plan is, or what they're even trying to
All
really
is
get.
coming from within
Yeah.
the house.
It sounds strange what they're trying to do.
But it could also, because I don't know that this is fully the truth. This book, this is just what Greyloss has tried, right?
Yeah, this is what Greyloss has tried, and the
It
main thing
seems
that
she's getting
gives you
closer.
hope is that her problem was she wasn't a human. She wasn't a
Right.
true human. Rory, you're 90% sure you're a true human.
Ranger Rory.
Well, I mean, I also was
you're
told I
kind
need the
of
book, like my
yeah.
book,
Yes, you need to
which
find
is
your
in
book.
Raiko,
Yeah,
theoretically.
exactly. So
Um,
you kind of
and
need
I
that.
need to kill Hirai or Oda Hirai anyways.
You have to find Oda Hirai.
Yeah. So do you have anything? Because I think I talked to you already on like what the twins wanted, right? Roughly.
I don't believe so, but I know so.
You
Okay.
you don't believe so, but you know so. So
Said I
like
don't-
you know what they talked to me about.
Then so he nods.
Okay. So what does that plan entail?
It may
Or
help
does
you.
it
It
work
may
with this?
hard to say, truthfully. Unfortunately, you're mostly on your own for all of this, as well as your words of a madman.
Real.
Yeah, I mean,
As I've said,
beginning to get a little bit loopy.
The burden has been passed on to you at this point, Rory.
Okay, so what you're saying is I need to give a talk to either the Ouroboros or Terratan.
Get one of them on your side, yes.
I have the key.
Which one do you think's the easiest?
She shrugs, says both of them are disagreeable.
Terratan
You have,
the most like
you have the Ouroboros, who enjoys horrible things to do to people. You're probably gonna have to make some sort of bargain with it, and it won't be nice.
Yeah, it feels like Terratan's still kind of...
Terratan, on the other hand, needs the backstage to maintain the illusion of her sister.
Real.
But if she doesn't have to continue on, like if she wants to,
You're gonna have to convince her to move on.
Slipped on a banana or something and passed away,
Fell on a fence and died. F my nigga.
Yeah, I don't know.
Velretta.
They went on like a huge adventure just to stay together.
Yeah, but I mean, they can die
sat
together.
upon a wall. She fell down. Terratan could never put her together again.
I feel like dying together is a pretty good option.
Well, so I was gonna say you don't want her to die. Like I said, I'm sure you can figure it out, Rory.
Yeah. I'll try.
I have my faith in you.
I am terrified.
Myself included, but no pressure, but we can't afford another cycle again. Like I said, no pressure.
What happens next time?
Greyless wins. So,
Does
no
that mean
pressure.
it's just like a black emptiness?
Most likely, unless her plan actually works.
I think she said something about her plan. What was her plan?
Her plan is completely distorted at this point. That's the
Well, it
issue.
seems like an amalgamation of like
She's
3,000
desperate.
plans.
What she has done has irrevocably changed the backstage, and she is desperately trying to undo what she's done. It's quite saddening. Which you do notice in the books. It's mostly she seems pretty confident with her plan. It fails the first time. She gets kind of iffy, but she's like, okay, I can just do it again. And then it just keeps going on and on of her trying the plan.
Yeah.
And she gets more desperate because she starts to realize she can't undo anything because of permanence. And
So each time it just fucking devolves more and more. Does she have anything about like, is there any like change of when she like does like the permanence happens, or was it right from the beginning?
right from the beginning, she knew about the permanence.
Oh, okay. So like when she started all this was when she already had the permanence.
Yes, you do see. It's part of the plan. It's how she knows how to do it every cycle.
Right. Okay. Makes
But
sense.
it just seems like she keeps just messing it up. And then eventually, near the end, is when she realizes, oh, I just need to be a human. Then it goes more
And then-
mental. And then her plans become absolutely indiscernible. Like, she just has some strange plans overall that don't even seem to affect anything. But she's trying.
Like
Very
kind of
last-
like little hee hee. I did like a little thing.
Yeah, I'd be like, I put Clapper on the moon this time. And just like,
Oh,
really,
right. Like
really
literally
strange
just
things.
pulling at straws.
yeah, the book devolves into pulling completely at straws. You see that there are some parts of the book that like might actually have insights, but it's generally just words you don't understand or have heard of.
Right. Yeah.
Get a dictionary.
Okay. Hey, do you have a dictionary?
That would be funny. But as I've said, completely up to you now, and when the time comes, I won't fight back. Neither will Omega.
Okay. Well, I mean, Omega didn't shoot me while I was talking to Crash, which was interesting.
I've told her to let you do what you will do.
Oh,
Dang, so she just gave up.
dang.
It kind of brings a perspective to why Omega wanted to see Greyloss so bad. We'll get her Greyloss back. As well as why Omega seems completely dead inside at this point.
Right.
Because we're gonna kill her. Depressing.
Especially from the insight of Crash's conversation with her.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sui also looks like fucking defeated basically as well. So like they're both kind of in a fucking.
Well,
state.
she doesn't look defeated. You can just tell, like, her maintaining the backstage is starting to take a toll on her.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's still like defeat in a way.
Yeah.
We're really just watching two people slowly
Descend.
die.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
depressing.
Like
Yeah.
a terminal illness.
Yeah. Yo,
Oh
it's
my
crazy.
God.
Is Emily really here?
Oh my god.
Emily in the chat.
And as we ended off on that super depressing note, I will end the session there.
Okay.
Fuck.
Let's go. Zach, what's your moment?
God. The whole Clapper Skara interaction.
Another point for me, baby.
It's gotta be fucking Crash's snide little comment of recent real estate developments.
I finally.
That shit is the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was a good
Crash
one.
is like fucking when he was taunting me about the fucking his goals.
I've seen the end, Rory. Yeah, I know. Wait, what?
Yeah, that was I've seen the end. Excuse me, Crash.
Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by
no.
that, buddy?
That's funny.
You're like, you don't.
I wrote the casual like we all died. Then Crash dropped on Rory. Yeah, everything ends. God.
Fuck.
That's the real truth of what
It
happens if
slowly
Crash becomes the Sui Reiko.
I love
Another
Joss.
cycle begins, and then it ends.
Fuck, the fastest cycle. What a lad.
God, I loved how
Mad.
quickly Harold backed off.
Cycler in the world.
Yeah, who blew up Catechets?
Let's move to the next issue.
Because I'm feeling so generous.
She really did pick
Yeah, you know what?
two people that she fucked up with.
We were
Yeah.
grasping at straws there.
Holy,
The
At
first
least
one-
with the
That
last
was a
one.
valid
Waterfall.
one.
holy
Yeah,
Christ.
the last one was valid.
I loved that. Roll intimidation, not even persuasion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, that wasn't persuading them. That was like, fuck you. I know what you've done.
Eat shit. That's my
I
boss.
like how at the beginning you tried to be subtle and hint that they did it, and they're like, okay, let's move on. Crash immediately. This is what you did.
I know. It's your guys' usual party tactic of, guys, let's try stealth. It's like, one bad roll. Fuck this.
Fuck this.
I'm
Eat
killing
shit.
everyone.
Fuck you.
I'm going nuclear. God. Legalize
Alright.
nuclear bombs.
I'll see you guys next week.
Anyways, I'm gonna go.
If
bye-bye.
Crash becomes
go
the Sui
wash my
Reiko,
mouth.
he's turning Dragon Ren into Omega.
Real.
Good God.
The Dragon Ren's the new sun.
Dragon Red, my beloved. God. What a session.
Man, that whole
Like I said,
thing with
apps.
two bombs. Holy
What?
shit.
The two
Always the
bombs.
hard-hitting lines,
These two-
baby.
These two fuckers.
Those two I got a complaint. Fuck you.
I got a complaint. Fuck you. I don't like you.
Fuck you.
Personally.
I'm waiting 3 cycles to bring this bullshit up.
I'm gonna wait till the middle of the war. Fuck you.
Now,
I'm calling you out on Twitter.
now seems like the perfect time to get revenge as your bitch ass.
Mystica is a sane being. I don't know what you mean.
God. I love Oliver's. I'm close to the #1 spot. Fuck yeah, bro.
God.
That's
I
why
love-
it's like my call out for the wizard is like, I mean, you're a wizard.
You're a wizard, bro.
You're a wizard.
Stoneblood monk. Any wizard.
Bro, you're a wizard.
Bro, but you're a wizard.
Don't care, plus you're a wizard. Don't care, didn't ask, you're a wizard. Yeah, that was.
Look, Crash.
I really love how that was the two like titans of magic and martial just beefing with each other.
I got beef, bro. What can I say?
I really wish you guys had a dwarf. What about the stone? Bring the stone to the podium.
What about the fucking nullstones, huh?
Oh yeah,
How do they
you
feel?
stone cutting. Analyze it.
Analyze it. Bring it up for interrogation.
I use my racial feature.
I'm surprised Jay didn't ask. I'm rocks. Can I know about the stone?
I'm basically made of nullstone.
Look, bro, there's nothing
Literally.
else to know about.
She literally bleeds Nullstone.
Fantastic.
I always love when everyone always asks Crash. It's like, what's your motivation, Crash? It's like, I don't know. I just do things.
Just some guy.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Quarter mile at a time. I love. God, you said like 6 times.
It's yeah, I know. Well, because people keep asking me the same question.
I know.
Look, just it's my Fast and the Furious arc, okay? Let me do it.
Like I said, I need the fist fight NASCAR reality.
But Crash can't do that without dooming the story world.
Just doing the story world, bro. It's fine.
It'll be funny.
They already did it. The canonical ending.
Yeah. Then, like Crash said, it all comes true. It ends.